Oh, I found the game. Nice.
Perfect, brilliant, brilliant. We'll get right into that right away. But yeah, holy shit. Grand finals pog, I love it. Alright, I'll
Yeah,
just
it
switch this
took a
over.
while,
Oh
but
no, we
eventually we
had to
got it.
get everything all set up. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's legendary. I'm loving it. There we go. Okay, now the overlay
All
is
right.
all set up. Let's just get right into it. Live cast, no pauses. Let's just go straight. Let's just go straight. I'm at 6 seconds. How about you? 8 seconds.
I'm at 10 seconds. Okay, I
Perfect.
just
Brilliant.
paused.
Brilliant. We're neck
And
and neck on
let's
starting on
go.
deck in here. Introduce the
Yeah.
Sibs Jaeger.
All right. So we have is that on Japanese and pairs on Mexico. I would say this is an aggressive combination here. And on the other side, we have British and Chinese. Both of them are quite nice, I would say, in
Yeah,
terms of both booming and unit composition.
definitely, definitely. And because we're on Deccan, right? My guy's gonna get
Yeah,
the extra villagers out. He's getting 3 villagers out, like without needing to chop any wood. The prince is just like, oh yeah, sweet. I'll take my northern refugees as 4 vills straight away. Not even needing to macro for the extra village. So lucky right there.
oh my god. A devil really start
He's
with
gonna.
the water buffaloes.
Oh wait, no, I'm mistaken. He didn't go 3 villages. He went 2 villages and a market. Ah, okay then.
Oh,
So he's gonna just send 3 vills then. I was like, no way he goes for the triple village. That's ridiculous. Okay, we'll check out the decks in just a sec as well. But I'm looking at Brits. Brits has already chucked down. Sompo's chucked down 4 manor houses to start off with, which is an extra 4 vills early on, plus hunting dogs Jaeger. This is a lot of vills he's coming out. That's coming out early.
yeah.
13 vills
I
to start
mean,
off with another 3 being shipped.
wow, that's huge.
That's huge.
Ideally, he could send the water buffaloes to China as well, so they would get fat faster,
Oh
and
yes, that is
he could
true.
use them later.
He charged the plateau. He didn't like go for many treasures, and like you can see that here, he's got 4 water buffalo that he's going to bring back to those
Yeah,
village,
he's
and
just getting
also
everything.
4 back there. Wait, has he got? Did they get every single yak? They
Um,
missed out on 3 by the looks of it, but other than that, they got every single one.
yeah, they only lost 3, I guess.
What legends! Alright, we'll have a look at
Wow.
Izad's deck real quick. Going to be opting for 2 vills first. He does have enlist and regulars, so potentially warding off any early pressure here. But does have way of the bow, so maybe we see some Yumi flaming arrow play here. Do you reckon?
I suppose. And also, if you check on H3, he's just
Hmm.
going for more Yumis and not many, no Ashy shipment.
No, actually, yeah.
And yeah, we'll see what army composition they will decide for this game.
I feel like
But it's,
Yumi and Soldaros will be
yeah,
the shit. That'll be like the
yeah,
best. That's gonna be such a good comedy. Can you imagine the Soldaros just tanking like an absolute beast, and Yumi's just standing back there going, Dwayne, Dane, just shooting down
yeah,
everything.
that will be huge.
Let's have a look at Mexico's deck. Interesting, he's got 10 Insurgentes starting off, and is also going to give the Saltadors more range here. I'm looking at this deck, and I'm thinking maybe H2 pressure here from Mexico and Japan.
By the look of it, is not really going for soldados, more like going for saltadors.
Exactly, yeah. Interesting, interesting. Let's have a look at. We had a look at Sompu's deck before. Pretty standard Brit deck. He can basically go Cav, archers or musketeers there. But I want to see Prince's deck. Standard China, but he looks like he's going to be going. I'd be wanting to age up to age 3 here, getting as much as possible. Is that repelling volley? Yeah, repelling volley out. Looking at the decks here, Jaeger, who do you reckon is going to be favoured early game, and who do you reckon is going to be favoured late game?
But by the look of it, I feel like Prince has almost everything to respond to early pressure on H2, but uh, I and also it doesn't seem like Mexico is trying to do anything that aggressive. He got an early barracks in the middle.
Mm,
Probably we will see some uh, insurgents for some raids
exactly. You're
as
totally right.
usual.
Hang
But
on, yeah. They're cheap. They're
I'm
cheap boss.
surprised
Yeah.
Prince. I'm surprised Prince doesn't have the T export card.
Yeah, we were actually discussing that in the last matchup as well. Interesting. Some China players really are, committing to that new T export rework, but some are just going to stick with the sort of later game and not really relying on the consulate as much. So interesting to see how it works out for them. To be fair, honestly, is Yukong going to be going down here, or is he going to stay alive next to the town center? Only going to be
Uh,
a bit of XP, but. Oh damn,
Paris
Mega.
already sent the sixth settler card, which
He
he gets
has, yeah.
from each hacienda, which is huge.
We're looking at 24 vills for Perez. Sompu on 33. And Prince on 22. And Izat on 20. But 33 vills out for Brit at almost just over 5 minutes. That's ridiculous. That's so many
Yeah,
vills.
it's massive.
That's massive. You're going to
And
be
he
going.
already sent
Look at
the
this.
extra 5 settler.
Look at this. Prince is going to just be going up at the porcelain tower right away. Look at that. Oh, wait,
Wow.
is it porcelain tower? I might be mistaken. Yeah,
Um,
porcelain tower. He's just been going up so bloody quick. So
yeah, it is the porcelain.
H2 pressure shut down. Absolutely shut down. We're going to be seeing some H3 gameplay here. Animus asking, what's the infinite H4 shipment from Brits? I thought it was, yeah, rockets. Two
It's rocket.
rockets, yeah. There's a lot of Ashy going to be forcing back on the top side. I'm kind of thinking here, Jaeger. What provides better economy for these civs here? Is a Japan Shrine Boom or a Brit Mana Boom gonna pull ahead?
Uh, to be honest, one of the bad things about Japanese on this map is the elephants, because each of them on the shrines they get like 2 space, so
Oh,
you can get 2 elephants, which is 2 hunt on a shrine. So overall, it gives less resources, but you can fill the shrines faster at the
yeah,
same time. But usually, Japanese on Dekkan was always a dream, I would say.
definitely. Like you could just like wall the sides here, like, and your opponent's gonna like push center, try and take center, and to split off units to go deal with those shrines. It's a hefty decision, and you gotta decide if you want to cop a bit less in the fight to go get those shrines. Insurgente is going to be forced back. They're going to try and siege the War Academy, but early pressure from Perez is going to get shut down. Will force the Minuteman pop though, so that's going to be. I'd say that's probably an even trade. Lost a few Insurgentes, but did force a lot of res in those irregulars there. And going to chuck another village
Mean,
down.
Meanwhile, Izzet managed to pick up British Explorer without losing anything,
He did actually
which
pick it off
was,
for free, and he's also going to get this 80 coin treasure at the top there.
yeah.
Sieging Sompu's house. Look at this.
And one more thing you have to, I would say, give a clap for it. Look at Izzet's shrine, a singular shrine in
Oh my god, he does
J-
it. How did you
yeah.
spot that? That is great. Can he see? Do they see that? They don't see that. And see, like, look
Yeah,
here.
I
It,
doubt
it,
it.
it even blends in. Like the hunts don't look like they're too square off there, so it's not that
Yeah,
obvious.
and also he recalled the Explorer, so they won't see it at all.
Oh, that's so smart. A bit of El Poof. Olo Amigos asking who the casters are. Casters for this grand finals is myself, Joshua, and I'm joined by Yagashir, the legend of the treaty scenario. So definitely more well versed in the game, knows all the details more than me. So if you got any questions, I'm sure he'd love to answer them for you.
I'll be here always.
Let me ask you this: Saltadors or Arbs? Who wins in the fight?
Definitely the salted first.
Definitely
I
the
mean,
Saltadors.
China's units are usually just cost effective. But if you're talking about one-on-one unit, the Saltadors will beat them. But obviously the RQBs are cheaper, so
True, true. So he'll get the cost-effective trade, but he still needs a lot of them. If we have a look at
yeah,
Brits now,
exactly.
he's going to have 5 Falcons onto the field, and I got to be honest. If anyone is a veteran of AOE here and remembers, there's this one Legends of AOE game that was played on Deccan with Brits. I don't know if it was Sompu, but definitely Brits India, and we do see the Vet Musk and 5 Falc timing come out quite a lot on Deccan here. So Sompu definitely rehearsing his strats from back in the day of RE. The only problem is don't do it versus India because Arumi cleaned this up. But yeah, definitely be pushing into Japan, and I feel like versus Ashi, this
Oh my
this
god.
cleans up. This cleans up hard.
I don't think. Do you think Ized is ready for that?
He's sending in 2 Flaming Arrows. Let me tell you this. I reckon this game is over if that town center goes down before those Flaming Arrows come out. But if those Flaming Arrows can come out and get some shots on those Falcons, he's fine. And I reckon they might actually get out. Actually going to start sieging that shrine in the back of the base. Finally sees it. But looks like we're going to see 2 1v1s here. Splitting up their army. Going to try and force a fire here from either player. And it looks like the Flaming Arrows won't actually pop here. The Bills will escape, but what do you think about this, Jaeger? The army is split. Looks like the Falc's going to be unpacking and be trying chasing down the villagers here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, going to be chasing down the villagers here. Explorer got the snare. Very nice there from Sompu. And the Changdaos are going to just bum rush the Falcs at the bottom of the map. The scores are starting to peel ahead for Prince and Sompu, but I think that's military, not as much eco here. Shrine count at 160 from Izad. So definitely up there, and he's going to be shining more at the bottom map here. But a nice little proxy wall here from Prince. Actually, I only just saw that, so well done there, man. I'll be concerned if the Golden Pavilion and the Shrine goes down. That's going to be a bit upsetting. Has lost a few Ashy to free cannon shots. How can they recover back from this Jaegershire? Oh, sorry. I did not read. Jaeger is muted.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's so good, bro. How do you think they can recover from this?
Ized is already setting up his PC, but he definitely will lose both of his wonders. So I'm not sure if there is any chance of comeback by the look of this.
No chance of comeback. I feel like it's got to be hard. Perez has
Yeah.
held his side, and it's going to be able to come over and help out Izad. But oh, never mind. There comes the GG. First game going out to Prince and
Alright.
Sompu. Congrats, boys.
GG's. I feel if those flame arrows could come true, maybe this would have been somewhat better. I still think those falconet and musket timing, it was just too good for Japanese to deal with.
He had
But
that rehearsed. He knew if I
yeah,
go this and man, like that was like so perfectly done. As long as there was no like too much early aggression, I feel like he had that in the bag. I'll be interested to see if Izad pulls out Japan later in the tournament because I think his Japan's still pretty good. I love the Ashigara just phasing through the floor there at the end of the match. They're just like
yeah,
in the sand. It's not as bad as the Hussars that when the game resigns, they just do a bit of a face
yeah. They
plant.
just
Yeah.
fall over. Yeah,
I'll have a look at the military pop and the timelines here. Yeah, Sompu with that 5 pop there. That's ridiculous. I feel like you're totally right with the flaming arrows. If they just popped out, they could have taken a few shots on the Falcons and maybe even
yeah.
these fights up.
Oh
And
my god! Look at the villager graph.
the villager graph.
It's oh my god, British man.
Holy crap. So get this, he's at 40 bills. I just want to put this in perspective. I know Izad's got the lowest bills here, but 40 bills when Izad's at like 20 to 24. He's double
Wow,
and he's not even water, it's just mana pop.
wow.
Tomato Plant saying Giga Chad 7 Falc versus Beta China gameplay. I love it, guys. I love it. Nice. Nah, honest guys, that was great. That was a great game to start off with.
Yeah, it
Well played,
was.
guys. Well played. I'll have a look at the military KDs as well, and then we'll quickly get into the next one. All right, Jaegershir, give us a rundown. What do you reckon Izad and Perez could have done differently for that one?
Um, Probably if somehow Izet would see those falconets popping off in time, maybe he could respond to it better. I'm pretty sure Paris could hold China with some saltadors and then send his falconets to Izet to defend him. I mean, those are so many falcons that he had to deal with,
Yeah,
which was,
he
I would,
needed four flames. I feel like two flaming arrows
yeah,
would have taken a really good trade, maybe forced him back. But I feel like it's a shame the town center went down.
yeah.
We'll be heading into game two shortly, but Sumpun Prince, congratulations, boys, taking the series 1-0 in this best of seven. I think the next map should be on. Oh, Perez saying that. Go to Perez. Okay. So yeah, first map being on Deccan. Let's get the Civ switch over. For the love of me, I can't remember what the second map is, so I'm just relying on the overlay to tell me. Sagany.
Yeah.
Sagany is the second one, and interested. We could see some water play here. Maybe anyone going to go ports potential. House of Braganza. Just leaving that option open there.
I'm waiting for Aztec water.
Azzy water. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw Azzy water. Was it? Yeah, we saw Azzy water in the semis. And oh, this is gonna be so good on Sagani because of the Huron allies. So you're gonna get
Yeah.
absolutely busted water from those guys. That's so good. All right, so we have the gold being hosted right now. 1 second, folks, and I will finish up the prediction. Haha, I almost forgot. That would have been bad. But oh my god, Jaeger. You saw this, you see it? It's 1-11 is the prediction. Oh my god.
Oh, how much did they get back
I'm about it.
out of that? Oh my god.
10,000 channel points from
Thank you,
900.
is that? Thank you, is that? I legit asked him before the game started that, can you lose this so I get the channel
He
points?
totally did. He threw it. He threw it. He fixed the match. He fixed the match. It's great. That's so funny.
Oh,
Yagushi now jacked on channel points, bro.
let's go.
All right, so we're going to see Port Russia from Izad and Perez. Nice. So Port Russia, definitely waterfaring civs, and we're going to be versing Sweden and Spain. Interesting. Spanish
Wow.
water. He's going to have to. All right, I'll just switch
probably.
over to that one there. I think it has been grand final. Oh no, I love DE always glitching up. There we go on Sagani. Okay, launching in right now. Can you see it, Jaeger?
I'm trying to find it. I think I saw it for the moment, but the lobby just refresh again. And
It's okay. I'll pause for you when I get in.
Oh, I found
Found it? Oh, good. Give me a shout when you are in.
Alright,
Alright, good to go.
it's loading in. Alright, mine started.
Okay, go for it. So we're going to be seeing in the right-hand side of the map, Jaegershare, I think we're going to be seeing some Port Russia. And it's good that, it's actually unfortunate that ports have spawned on the bottom of the map. I suppose they get TP line, but the town center's going to have to travel quite a while to get on the bay there. What do you think about this matchup, man?
Well, it totally depends on what they will be doing. I wonder if the Soldado strat with the Hacienda is still a thing, because I remember when the Spanish rework was there, that strat was quite insane. But I'm not sure if uh, that will be the case. If that will be the option, I would say it's quite hard for Russia to deal with soldados at all. But um, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Interesting to see. I hope he pulls them out. It's a nice little change up of standard strats here. Um, I'm thinking, is it worth for Portugal? Is it worth for Izad to take the trade post early? You know, with the new the new 100 food 100 wood mechanic where you don't have to build it. I'm thinking, is it worth him investing into that and then getting the
Oh,
15% gather tech, or do you reckon it's better he just gets another dock down and just batches out more fishing boats early?
um, I guess he could do it if he. I mean, if you look at his spawn, he's
Mm.
rather close to the center of the map rather than being on the top
Mm.
side where he
Yeah.
can be using the water. But I would say it would be slightly greedy to go for that because it's, I mean, uh, 200 res, and also in addition, he will have
150
to
from the
spend,
yeah.
yeah, 150. Yeah. I think it's quite greedy for an early boom, but I'm not sure.
Definitely something as an option later game. We do
Yeah,
see
definitely.
Sompu taking a trade post to start off, but before we have a look at the decks, I'd love to see a town center on these islands. Someone put a town center up there. That would be beautiful. If anyone, it's got to be Izad checking a town center on those islands.
Should we put a poll on that?
I think we should. I think we should. Town center TC on islands. Yes. There you go. I started it. Alright, so we're
Oh
going
my
to
god.
go up with the Quartermaster for Izad, and he's going to be sending Schooners as his first card. Does have coastal defenses, so we're going to see a lot of water play here. And it's not called it's not called Genitors now, it's called Order of Avirs. So we're not going to see the
Oh yeah,
Genitive
actually they've
Dragoons.
changed the names. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the old card, it looks so much cooler. We'll have a look at.
Yeah, I actually like the new cards that they have been designing,
Oh,
like
you should have
putting on
seen
the old
Harrison this
cards.
morning. Harrison hates them. Harrison really hates them. I feel like some of them are like annoying, but some of them are good. But definitely, I feel like the pictures are pretty cool. I like the new picture designs.
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna see Spanish gold here. Spanish gold coming out from Sompo here. They're gonna offer 3 bills early, 5 bills and 4 bills. I feel like this looks like more water support from Sompu, whereas Prince is also going water support. So not really going to be fishing on the ocean, but definitely going to be trying to
Mm-hmm.
push Izad off. I wonder if Perez is going to give him some support there as well. Yeah, Perez has also got the 2 caravels and the frigate.
Wow.
So definitely going to see some
It's
tons of water play here.
yeah. Could see some chaos in the water, definitely.
You gotta love the classic game where all 4 players are fighting on the water and no one makes military.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like 4 house rating or something. It's actually really cool. He's got the blockhouse on the shore, which will provide some good line of sight, but also shooting down any pressure into that dock there.
Yeah.
And he opts for the town center in a nice little nook here among the trees. Isn't going to put it too aggressive. Maybe feels like he doesn't need to. The blockhouse is kind of doing that already for him. So definitely going to be a nice little anti-rating potential there. I want to check out
Yeah.
Sweden's torp count actually. Already on 70 pop,
The
so not bad, not bad. I wonder if Sompu. I don't think Sompu had ATP in his deck, did he? No, he didn't have ATP. But
no, yeah.
it's definitely worth him getting some of the rear and forward posts as well. He's already stacking. Look at this. He's already got 700 wood, 600 wood coming in, and he's got a shipment queued. Bloody hell!
Oh my god.
And
Look at all the support
yeah,
they're putting
the
on the
double
dock.
outpost at the front here.
Wow.
We're gonna see it. We're gonna see all these boats just come out the front here. But we do see the 5 Cossack coming in from Perez. I'm gonna try and knock out some of these bills early on, and potentially a wagon that comes out. Spots the outpost, so we'll get a lot of siege onto that bad boy there. Is gonna get forced back by the dogs though. 18 hand attack, nothing to be frowned upon. Results of the poll? Never.
Well, as usual.
So people don't think there's going to be a TC on the front here. But we do see a dock from Ezad. He's sent a Vil across and he's put down a dock on the center island. And on the left island as well. He's
He,
put it
he
on
got both
both.
of them.
He's
He
taken
got both
both
of
of
them.
them. See, the cool thing in 1v1s, right, is that you can do that and the docks are like right next to each other, so it's hard to like, it's like you can't push into that. But because it's team and they're so far apart, not as effective, but definitely like really cool. Definitely a nice job there from those guys.
Yeah.
And we see a forward Vil at the bottom from Prince, who's also going to swap this forward mine. But raids are going to be coming in here from Sompu, going to try and cause a bit of idle time from Ezad. But at the end of the day, Jaeger, like, look at this, all the boats, they're just Vils that aren't going to get idled. They're literally just not going to get idled by these 4 Hus.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like Ezad is just putting so much pressure on the water. I mean, he's just, well, not much pressure on the enemy, but he's just taking everything. No mercy.
He's already on 43 Vils, look at that. And now we see some
Wow.
counter raids coming in from Perez here. Corollian's coming out, but I'll be interested to see. I think I saw 2 Vels coming out for Sompu. I wonder if Prinz is timing that as well. Yeah, so they're going to batch 2 Vels at the same time, and that's going to put some really big pressure onto these docks here and the fishing boats as well. I feel like 2 Vels by itself is like pretty good, but 2 Vels timed with your teammate is just so strong.
Yeah.
And he also trains one as well. So 3 Vels actually. Ezad gonna have to respond by sending 2 of his own Vels as well.
Wonder if he can get any warship out before he loses the dock.
No, that dock's not down.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll batch out the 3 Vels himself. But yeah, look at that. 5 Vels on the water.
Wow.
7 boats gonna go
Yeah.
down and it's loud. A bit of idle caused by these Cossacks, but at the end of the day, the Croats will clean them up. I think we're going to see it. We're going to see some posturing on the land, but a lot of naval warfare this game. Unvaccinated saying Perez Russia OP. I want to see it. I want to see it. The muskets are just going to siege down all the coast. Like, although they are, but yeah, see how they're losing water, right? But,
Yeah.
But they're going to lose land now as a result of that. Although, having said that, they've got to be careful because a few broadsides from these caravels are going to cause some havoc for these musketeers.
Yeah. All the outposts are going down definitely regardless.
Look at all those boats. All the boats just chilling around.
Oh my god.
One caravel's going to go down though from the blockhouse, double blockhouse. Probably not really realizing that there's so many there.
Ezad is just building another dock on the left side island. So seems like
They don't even know he's there yet. Look at the line of sight. They don't even know he's there yet. And they only just discovered that blockhouse as well. I wonder if they
didn't check what Sweden is sending. Oh, you just sent the blueberry card.
Blueberries, and it looks like improved warship's going to come out from Ezad. So it looks like, well, I mean, what would you rather? Complete water, I feel like water dominance is so strong. I was going to say, what's better, complete mine dominance or water dominance? And I feel like water dominance is just a bit stronger than all the mines for Sweden. Like, although the mines are strong, I feel like the water, you get the food and the coin income as well.
But the thing is, if you get the mines and you send the blueberries,
it's also the food, yeah.
Amazing gathering. I mean, look at it. It's 0.54 coin and 0.5 food. It's just
so
huge.
there's what, basically 4 Vils right there. Literally.
Yeah.
Right there.
Just
is he at
amazing.
200 pop? 190. He's literally at 190 pop. And look at this. He's literally got 27 Vils and he's getting... He's at 27 Vils, right? And he's getting more income per minute than Ezad's 69 Vils.
Oh my god, the torps, man.
The torps. Oh wait, I think it's starting to even up. Ezad's now pulling ahead, but before it was okay.
But it's actually kind of interesting that how effective are in terms of economy.
And it's not like they're not like boats where they take up pop space. Like they're actually
Yeah, exactly.
they're giving you pop space if anything. I love the caravel play from Sonpu right along the shore. Going to be forcing back any aggression onto that dock. He's not going to give up that dock easily. But I feel like look at Ezad. Ezad just like literally has the water. He can't push Sonpu off the water. That's correct. But he can't lose it
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
And the leather cannons are coming in as well.
The Crollians
Maybe
actually
look at
cleaned
that.
up quite a lot of the Strelette that were mixed in with the Musketeers there.
Oh my god, those dogs though. So
Absolute
annoying.
tanking. Oh my god, did you see that split fight? Takes out 4
Yeah.
Musketeers. Perez's army just getting absolutely wiped here from the Corollians. And the 2 leather cannons on the backside, definitely not going to make it any easier. And it looks like the canoes are going to really help out in this naval fight there. But the 2 barks being shipped to the front outpost by Sompu will take out a Vel for free, and potentially also a canoe as well. Look at the range on that cannon, Jesus Christ. Rains on the bottom as well. Izad splitting off some musk to kill these Engelberg torps. Engelsberg torps. There we go. That's what it is.
Seem like both friends Spain, they just went on H3, but and also it looked like they have more control over the land, but on the water, Ezad is still crushing.
I feel like Izad's going to have to feed Perez. Because Perez needs to get 2 town centers out once he hits 3.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he's going to fall behind. And we've seen this like sort of same matchup before Russia ports in the tournament. They don't. No, leather cannons don't have the multiplier like the fire cannons do. But we do see them a good combo where there's you just got to feed a bit. And it looks like
One of the leather cannons are quite low. Should
very
be
low. Yeah, he could be sniped.
Yeah, easily.
Not wanting to lose the Strelets though. Midman coming out as well. I think the land is just so firmly in Prince and Sonpu's control here, but Izad's got water. Isn't going to be enough. Scores are still pretty.
Wow, Ezad is already on 94 settlers. I mean, including the fishing boats, but still.
Has he
getting so much
overfished
income.
the water? A frigate going to be coming out from Sompu actually, and that's gonna if he can just bring it up a bit, he's going to take out quite a few of these fishing boats for free. Organ's actually going to be bashed out from Ezad, and we'll take some good volleys on the Corollians there. I feel like it's going to be hard to fight under the town centre. But the Falconets from Sompu, some great Falcon micro, is going to take out one of the organ guns and potentially going to get beaten down by the villagers here, Jaeger. The villagers are going to do some work.
It's just so... What the hell?
But he's got to get,
oh my
get
god,
inside the town
are
centre.
they?
He did
Wow.
it. He did it. But he did lose his 2 organs though.
Wow.
Now some Lancers are going to get onto the Strelette for absolutely free, and they're going to clean them up.
Those villagers came in clutch.
They delayed them, but still hitting hard. There's so much action. There's caravel fights at the top of the map. Lancers on Strelettes at the top of the map. We've got the fight
And on
under
the bottom
Izad's
we
town
have-
centre. Yeah, and there's at the bottom as well. Falc's at the bottom, going to be cleaning up those Musk of Perez. There's literally, what, 1, 2... at one point there were 4 fights going on at the same time.
Oh.
They're just the sheer APM. Perez needs to age up though.
Okay, and the arsenal is going up by Ezad, like going for rifling, for counter infantry rifling, and also definitely will go for a socket bayonet because he has decent amount of musk.
It's
We'll
gonna
see.
just make short work of those Corollians, hey? Also gonna get some free kills onto the Lancers there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Look how forward Sompu's town center is. Like, that's literally like They're literally fighting under each other's town center.
Wait, I didn't even
Yeah, I
notice
was just like,
that.
oh, it's just one of PZ's town centers. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god. He said has 15 settlers in the TC,
19
and still
islands.
he has so much income just because of the
Two
water.
Cool's gonna come out. The Cool's, does he commit to the? Nah, he's gonna back up. He's gonna try and body block him there. The Lancer switch from Sompu is very well done in my opinion. Goons would really counter that, but I feel
Yeah.
like Corollians are just, make such short work of the Goons.
Like, cannot even use the Coverings.
Yeah, you literally can't use them. He's just gonna run them away and try and save them there.
Yeah.
Goon
Those
popped right on
Lancers
top
are
of the
just-
Lancers though.
Oh my
Is
god,
it
that
gonna-
timing.
Is he gonna lose a Culverine? Doesn't end up losing a Culverine. If he does, he's gonna take a massive volley.
Yeah,
from the
yeah, he
Sweeters.
lost.
He lost one.
Oh my god, he lost both. Ah, no.
Gets away with 20 HP. Lucky bugger.
Wow.
Is he shooting the Falk with the town center? Hey. 90.
No. I guess he's aiming the Carolines.
Two organs gonna pop here, and I think that's gonna turn the tide of the battle. He's gonna get quite a few volleys onto those Corollians.
Look like Izzat sent the Goon combat card already. I mean, I would
has
say
sent it, yeah.
he
Oh.
definitely need that against those Lancers. You could even use those to... never mind, the Falcons are dead. Didn't notice they were going down.
Jaeger, look how forward that stable is. What the hell?
Yeah.
I feel like Prince and Sompu are like, we want to take the early lead. We've got to get this game under our belt, and they're just being so dominating.
Wow.
On land. They're like, we tried our best on water. It's over. We've literally just got to give them all we've got on land, and they're definitely doing that.
Rip. The Orgon went down as well.
Yeah, they're all getting absolutely picked apart there. Who would you favour in this matchup so far? Petard's coming out!
Petards! Oh my god, Petards! Where is it? Oh my god.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Path properly. Get through that town center. Get through there.
I mean, it definitely going for that stable. 2 of them should be enough.
So we need some quick math. How many does he need? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, Rodalero's gonna pop here. Oh, the town center lives.
also-
He's on 100 HP. It's on 100 HP.
Holy.
But the Lancer's gonna get forced onto the Strelette here. The Corollians are actually gonna body block for the Strelette here. That's so lucky. But the Mameluke's gonna take quite a bit of damage
Yeah.
here. Goons on the back line gonna be picking off those Lancers. I feel like Sompu and Prince are in such a great position there, but the Corollians just body blocking. Although it's going to turn it on its head, the Lancers taking so many shots, just like the Mamelukes were, and the Strelet's going to be cleaned up, although taking a very cost-effective trade there.
I feel they got so much value out of those Mamelukes, to be honest.
Definitely. Look, Yagashir, the town center is still up on 100 HP.
Oh my god, just take it down.
One more shot.
I mean,
one more shot.
He just need one more shot with the cover.
There we go.
Yes.
Finally now.
Finally.
Scores are peeling
Oh my
ahead
god.
for Izad and Perez here now.
Not sure if you checked, but the fish in the sea are almost over.
They're almost all gone, and I feel like after this, he's got he's got the build campo for it. It's not going to make that big a difference, surely.
Yeah, it should be alright.
Notice now.
Still can make the
Yeah.
CDBs. You got 3 of them
true,
already.
True, yeah. 2 Falcons coming in from Prince with his age up. I'm going to see some
We
guard
got some
Corollians.
Allprees.
What wins
Got
this?
some Allprees on the bot side of the map.
Wait, where?
They're going
Oh,
for the
yes,
torps.
yeah. That's so smart. Can we getting that's gonna not only pop him but also yeah, get rid of those torps on the bottom there. The torps are gathering at 0.8 food a second. Definitely nothing to laugh about.
Yeah. Wow. Actually, he picked off quite a lot of
He doesn't
torps.
he doesn't see the cannons. He doesn't see the cannons. Could you imagine if he saw the cannons? That would just be
Oh
so.
god.
That would be ridiculous.
Oh my
he
god,
doesn't even know
those
there's
heavy
town
cannons.
centers there, but like. Look at all the
Ooh.
cannons. I feel like this has got to be the
That could
timing.
hurt
This has
though.
got to be the spot.
Oh my god.
Oh, multi-kill. Look at that. He's still got one kill read on 14 HP. He can't lose that. He can't lose it.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, it's gone.
Rip.
What do you
Oh my
guys
god,
do?
those
Do you go
cannons are
for?
clutching.
He's got to shoot. He's got to shoot the. Yeah, he wins. What do you do as Sompu right now?
Well,
Do you boom up or do you keep applying pressure with your teammate? I feel like, in my opinion, I reckon you boom up. I reckon you spend like literally 4 minutes just booming up, just to get 3 TCs out, just to get back on track. But what do you reckon?
does he have the Marvelous here?
The which one? Sorry.
Spain? No, he doesn't. The card that increased the settlers gather rate and also training speed. The new card for Spain.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have that one in there.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. Could have been really good for right now. Oh my god, more Opries from Paris on the bottom
And
side.
they're gonna get a few bills as well. He's had now aged up. Scores are actually evening up just a tad. I feel like Sompu's eco is increasing now, and the longer this, I feel like the longer this goes, Prin's and Sompu's map controller is just gonna really have such an influential outcome on this game. The frigate's gonna be picked apart here by the canoes, but the outposts on the shoreline definitely doing work. I feel like it's worth. Look at all the Opries on the bottom, getting so many bills. Opry's
Oh,
gonna
finally some cool range.
Yeah, they've sniped all the cannons. All the cannons are down.
Wow.
Do you think it's worth? I was gonna say, do you think it's worth getting heated shot as Sompu, but it doesn't matter anymore because the outposts are dead.
Yeah. Oh, we got heavy cannons from Izzat.
Gonna be pushing up here. Prince are gonna have to batch out some calls of his own here. And look at that, Izzat and Perez. After that fight where the cannons got cleaned up, now going to peel away 10k score.
My god. I just noticed Prince lost 6 torps out of those Opries.
Oh yeah, he's only on 150 population.
Wow.
Look at the Corollian remass though. Gonna charge into the Strelette. Only Vet Strelette, so it won't be doing the most amount of damage, but the Vet Lance is gonna be trying to get right on top of them.
Well, the thing is, right now, they can't really afford making any sorts of heavy cap.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see, why did he do that?
Oh,
He got the heavies. He got the heavies. Does he reckon? Do you reckon? No, you reckon he's probably like, oh yeah, I can totally remass this fast enough. It's okay. I don't need to charge. Like I can charge it and lose those guys. I've got enough on the remass, you know. But there's no remass. There's no remass.
I mean, it was really.
And yeah, there goes the GG.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he did that.
I feel like
I feel maybe
they felt pressured
if he
that they
pulled
needed to end
back.
it,
Yeah.
But yeah, if he pulled back and waited for the cools.
Did he have any cool shipment? No, he didn't.
Oh no, he was batching. He was batching cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, he got one out. Yeah. I feel like they were in such a good position that it seemed close. It seemed close, but well, we know our answer. It looks like water beats torps.
Wow. Look at the overall resources. 68 to 52.
Shit.
That's definitely something there.
Holy crap. That's miles ahead.
Even Perez had more than Prince. Sorry, Perez had more than Sampu.
Even Perez, yeah. True. Jaeger, check out the Vil pop. Look at that go.
Whew.
It's not even like jumps. It's just like a
Oh,
line.
man.
Power
From
of water.
19 to 47, just a line.
Although a lot of it was idled, remember, so that's why his like res graph isn't racking in as much res. If we can check out the idle bills there, yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, I'm rambling. We need to get into the next game. All good. I'll switch this over.
This was definitely more interesting than the first game, I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of opportunities for a different. Oh, I've definitely a lot of opportunities to take the game there, but I feel like both teams played well. I feel like it was just a sort of general, like at the end there, EZ making the right call to, focus in those heavy cannons and starting to push out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, evening the scores up now to 1-1. Looks like we'll be getting into the next game shortly.
I'm gonna restart my game just in
I actually
case.
will. That is a good idea. I'll do the same. And I'll finish up the prediction there.
That town center and the stable, it was
That was so
such a
ballsy.
chat move.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was such a chat. I love
the
it.
Chad Spain play.
Didn't expect it at all.
I feel like it was paying off early though. It was definitely paying off early.
Yeah.
It was just a shame that they had the, you know, I feel like, yeah, you can't fight that water. Like it's just so much on water. Izad just like had so much res stacked. Like he was able to, so much res he was able to play with.
I mean, he still could use the whales after that because he had the gathering card for them, and also the boost from the Horror. So I guess he would
True,
have been
true.
fine even after the fish is out.
All right, it looks like we're gonna see. It looks like we're gonna see. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry, Izad and Perez gonna go as Tech India. Interesting
Ooh.
Civ combo. I haven't seen that at all this tournament. I don't think. Azzy India, Mace Sepoy Rush maybe, and we're just waiting on Prinz and Sompu's counter pick here, and then we should be right to head into the next game.
They could also do well, I guess yeah, for the rush, but in long term, they could definitely go for eagles and um gurkhas
Eagles
would be
Gurkhas. I feel like that's such a strong
yeah,
combo. You got like one of the two best uh, Sperm Goon
yeah,
in the game.
exactly.
All right, let's get into the game browser.
I
Oh
think
my god,
eagers.
Jaeger. What
Yeah,
if I told you we were gonna see an Aztec India mirror?
no way.
Yes way.
Nah,
It's
I don't
happening.
believe it. Oh my god.
Sovereign Prince. Now I've seen videos of some wait, no, I can't. No, never mind. Don't about that because I don't want to screw up the name, so I won't spoil that. But they're launching that one right now, so I'll just hop into spectator mode and try and pick that one up here. But I'm excited on Grand Chaco. Interested to see. I swear to God, they're just both going to be who can micro the fight better. It's got to be who can micro and who can idle.
Oh,
I'm really looking forward to this. Jaeger, we're in the grand finals here, and the scores are now 1-1, and we're heading into game 3. And in game 3, we're seeing a bloody mirror, a 2v2 mirror. Not just a Civ mirror, a 2v2 mirror, like exact Civs. Have you launched it up ready to go?
yeah, mine is
At...
loading in.
Alright, I'll pause. I'm at 8 seconds.
All right. Also, can you share this
Oh,
screen in
yes, of
this
course, sorry.
so I can
There we go.
keep up the
All good.
all right. Let's go.
Let's go. Play. Alright, I will switch this one over here. Right. Alright, so we are going to be seeing Izad and Perez. Obviously, I don't need to introduce Civs, but they're going to be spawning in the top of the map. India going to be going left. Is it India? It is. So it's literally a direct mirror. We're going to see both Indians spawning on the left hand side and both Aztecs on the right hand side. Um, I feel like we're going to be opening with Community Plaza and a market. So, well, technically Prince has gotten his market out first, Jaeger. So he's clearly the better player. But no,
Well,
it's great that they start off the same there.
yeah. It looked like they're trying to get the llamas ASAP, and on Izzat's side, they're just sending all the llamas to Izzat, so you get all the XP trickles out of them.
It's going to be important, especially with no trade posts on this map.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's really interesting that Bandit Blowgunner, the Eagle Scout, and Perez himself is going to come over and send back Prince's Aussie Warrior, War Chief, sorry, to his town center. Run him all the way back home, deny
Yeah,
any llamas. But if you have a look at the map, Jaegershir, we see that every single it's literally a minute 30 into the game, and every single llama has been accounted for except for two. Every single one.
yeah, except for the two. Yeah,
That's ridiculous. Normally,
yeah,
even
that's a really
when I play, I would
nice.
miss a few, but bloody hell. Um, but no, really, really good.
Wow,
Check decks. Perez.
Izzat already has 9 llamas.
He's got
Huge.
9. Bloody hell. So
Wow,
who's won the llama war?
definitely
Definitely
Izzat.
is that.
Yeah, without any doubt.
We see Perez actually going to be opening up with 3 vills, going to be opting for Calcomec, so he's going to age up super,
Oh
super
my God,
fast.
you missed it.
What?
You missed it. Prince took Perez took out Prince of Warchief and forced his
Warrior
warrior
Priest?
priest into his TC. Yeah.
Okay, he's 1 age 1. He's 1 age 1. He's ahead. He's going to be forced further back in as well. Look at that.
Oh my
He's
God,
going
that
back in as well.
pressure. Oh my God, he's not letting go.
He's not. And they even bring a Vill out to tank. Look at that.
Yeah.
Shit, the Warrior Priest's going to go down. He's not bringing it back
Oh my
inside.
God, it's dead.
It's got to be
Is
dead.
it? No. Come
Oh,
on.
barely,
Oh no.
barely 55. Could you imagine
Well,
that
one
much
of the Blowgunner is dead.
Well, check out Sompu's deck as well. Looking pretty India standard. That's just standard India Gurkha deck. I'll have a look at Prince's deck as well. Oh, we saw Prince before, but yeah. Early Mace, potentially. We might see Mace Seaboy. Izad going to be also opting for more of an eco-heavy deck, I feel, compared to Sompu's deck. And if we check out Perez's deck, yes, opting for the Calculac. Looks like Izad is going to have more of a defensive aggro here. Obviously, the eco deck implies that he's going to play more defensively here. The longer the game goes, the better he wants the game to go longer here. And we're going to see a aggro sort of mirror here. They're going to be staring out from the fortifications, looking at each other. Like, we'll beat you, no, we'll shoot you. Warhut going to go behind the defensive aggro here. Who do you reckon's in the better position currently?
I mean, Perez already put so much pressure on Prince, and I feel Perez is already ahead.
Perez is...
But
yeah.
seem like they're third at the moment because of Prince, because of Sambu's fourth position.
It is
I
hard.
mean,
It
it
is hard.
looked like they're applying the pressure on the
Yeah.
other side. So
Definitely. Interesting to see that Perez is going to opt for a bit of a warrior boom, sorry, to start off with. So definitely going to get a lot of attack dance there during the fights, and a defensive wall coming up from Izad as well. What do we think? What's the play? Consulate from either Indian player, just to give them that edge in all the fights.
it could be going up, but not yet. At least I don't see either of them even trying to get a bullet. Seem like Izad is just gathering coin and food mainly to get out some units.
Definitely, definitely. Do you, who, I'm trying to think here. Is the play to just push under the aggro and knock it out, or bypass the aggro and go for the town center?
I guess it's just the best to uh ignore it for the time being. I mean,
There's no.
look at the walls, and also there's also one more war hut there to support it. But uh, and also oh, look at Paris.
He's put the Ford Community Plaza.
Yeah, I was confused at for a second that why those warrior priests are there, and
That's
then
smart
see
because I
the
feel like that
yeah.
they know that they're behind early on. Oh my god! Look at that military pop. The 5 sepoy, the 4 sours.
Oh my god.
They're just gonna charge in here.
And also,
The
yeah,
slingers are
they're
just over.
definitely gonna siege it.
Spawning the
Also,
warriors
Puma
now.
spears.
The Pumas are gonna get that aggro fort down real quick. Gonna be
Right,
losing
all
a few
right.
warrior priests as well.
Yeah, he's losing them.
Although the minimum pop here from Izad coming on the back line, gonna be forcing Prince and Sompu to commit to this fight here. It won't be too easy to pull out of this if things don't go their way. And looks like things aren't really going their way here. The Sepoy are absolutely cleaned up. The Sours are cleaned up.
Wow.
And now the Elephants are on top of those slingers there. More Sepoy getting bashed from the front here. The Agra Fort is going to go down. Is it technically a win? Who's come out on top there?
To be honest, it's hard to tell for the moment. I mean, actually,
I feel like Izad is because remember Izad's gone more greedy at the moment. Like Prince and Sompu are the aggressors here.
yeah.
The Pikes just
And
can't get caught
also,
out.
he lost a warrior priest. So
He
a
did
warrior
lose a
priest
warrior
and
priest,
the.
yeah.
I guess it was a nice win for them, that trade, but we'll see how it will pay off later.
I'm interested to see if we exactly. I was about to say I'm interested to see if we see some proxy Sepoy raids, to just try and distract, pick up a vill or two. Interested to see, does he catch it out here? No, hasn't even scouted the town centre, so not too sure where the raid's going to come from here. But
So
very smart from something.
is that already got his consulate, and Trump is also getting it as we speak. So not sure what he will do. Probably will
Three
go with
Hus on
Ottoman,
three
just like
Hus.
Izad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see who can micro three Hus better. Only one can win.
that's a lot of pikes though by Prince, to be honest.
It's a lot. It's a lot of
But it's
siege
sad
there.
that they have low HP though.
Is it worth? I feel like as soon as they take a fight under this war hut, the war hut's going to go down so quickly. And you know what they can even do? He can even just quickly siege the community plaza and just deny any
Mm-hmm.
attack dance, and then the warrior priests are just chilling, just completely doing nothing, tanking, I suppose, but no, nonetheless. We'll
Yeah.
actually pick up a villa on the back line here. I wonder if
Yeah.
Something's going to
The
spawn his own hus.
the irregulars are out. I guess one hussar will go down definitely.
Yeah, might actually
Yeah.
catch the lot out here actually.
Well, I guess you get both of them. Yeah. Can he? Nah. I
Jackson
think they
AOE
will run.
redeeming the dot 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 sound alert. I feel like that was a dot 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 sound moment. You can just imagine some people telling Prince, catch him out, catch him out, catch him out.
All right.
I feel like while there's not much going on here, you
Yeah.
put some slingers at the front and just use the sepoy not the sepoy, the Puma spearmen to siege down the walls, just so it doesn't provide that much obstruction during the fights.
To be honest, seem like both Izad and Perez are just booming it hard.
I feel like they know they've got an opportunity here. They've got a little bit of time. Yeah,
Yeah,
if they just commit to it, and it looks like going to be going up with the Tower of Victory here.
yeah.
MHT redeeming Smooth Micro, and I do think it's some Smooth Micro. And if we're talking about Smooth Micro here, we look at the Huss, gonna try and dodge
Oh
the
my
punches
god.
here. He dodges it all over, but then ends up going down. Now that wasn't Smooth Micro. We'll
All
get
right.
away with one Huss, but at the end of the day, well done from Prince there with his villagers.
Oh,
Risotto redeeming Tiny Violin. And Daesh is
we
doing
have
this.
some coyotes
Sorry.
also from Perez.
Yeah.
They're going left and right. Oh, they actually managed to pick up the coyotes from Prince. Uh,
Jaeger, are you
okay.
listening to the chat at all?
I haven't checked.
You haven't checked. Okay,
Oh
that's
my
fine.
god.
Gurkha on the back line from Sompu. Interesting decision to raid with Gurkha here. Probably missed. Maybe was like chasing some Seaboy or something. But we'll get caught out back there. But does know where the mass is at this point in time, so we'll be ahead on there. But yes, that was a bit of a catch out before there. Yagushir, I feel like we don't push here and we just gas it for Azzy's base. I feel like that's the play. Would you agree?
Yeah, I guess that's what he's doing, and also look like Prince is trying to go for the side and see if he can pick up anything from there. But
Because
meanwhile,
he sees
middle is
Swords
just
pulling ahead.
open. Yeah.
And yeah, look at the Coyote mass.
Oh my god, that's
Let's
but
smooth micro. There's some raids on the back near Perez's base. I think two vills will go down. At the end of the day, the aggro is going to go down. Izad getting... Oh
100%.
no, not... Yeah, Izad getting his revenge for that lost aggro early on. Hey, that's smart.
Oh,
Did you see that? He literally let Izad pulled away, made
yeah.
sure Perez got the XP for the the big
Oh,
brain, the big brain.
that was nice.
And we are going to
Okay.
see a town center countered by a barracks on the left hand side of the map. Look at that.
Wow.
It's not going to last for
It's
long
just
though. The Seaboy are already on their way marching over. Oh no, the coyotes, the coyotes. Oh no, that's enough Puma Spearmen, surely. Is it?
yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh
Uh
no, oh. Nah. Oh, is he gonna take the fight? Is he gonna take the fight? Oh no. It just look at
those
this.
Pumas
They're
are
just
not
fading.
joking. Oh my god.
Who wins that fight? If both sides like micro like fairly well, who wins it?
Yeah, I mean definitely those Pumas can pick up those coyotes. 100.
Although the slingers are arriving now and they're going to absolutely
Oh
rip the
yeah, I
pipes
just
to
saw the
shreds. That's it. It's a
slingers. Yeah.
cleanup.
Oh
It's
my
got to
god.
be a cleanup. Although the coyotes just blatantly charge right onto the slingers there. But there's just so... Perez has got the military
Oh
mass.
yeah, Per's gonna win this. 100. There is
The big
no way
ouch.
that Prince can win this. Oh my god,
Spores are
he
just
lost
peeling
everything.
away as well now.
And he also got so much XP out of that because of the War Chief.
True. It's
And
Smarty's keeping it with them as well.
yeah,
Perez.
I mean that's the only bonus your War Chief
And
give.
there comes the GG
So
being called. Izad
yeah,
and
it was
Perez taking game 2.
expected.
Yeah. Oh, not game 2.
GG's.
Game 3, sorry. I feel like that was like a pretty even game. I feel like Prince and Sampu, maybe not taking into account how long the game would go for and where to push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Izad just did a great job at defending, and Izad and Perez just had their timings of when to know when they can boom, when they can push out. They had it like pretty down pat. They made sure they
Yeah.
weren't losing a lot of bills to raids. And Prince and Sombu, their early push was just really good. Maybe just not getting as much. I don't want to say experience, but as much. Not really thinking about the later game stage, really committing to that H2 pressure, which is fair. It could have really gone either way honestly, another batch could have changed those early fights.
Yeah. But
Uh,
if you take a look at the military unit count, you can see that Perez was just outmassing Sambu all the time. And also, some point, it was just more than Prince, but then that fight with the Coyotes and Slingers were just clutch, I guess.
definitely. Like the cleanup early on as well from
Yeah, he
Sompoos,
just
yeah.
tried to hold them in that position so the Slingers will get there in time, and then you just pick up the pikes, and then after that, the Coyotes just cleared everything.
Yeah, definitely. What was that? 37 down to 0, far out. I'll also see the bill count as well. Um, Still, everyone's pretty close. Ahead by
Yeah, it
about
was
10, but
quite.
it wasn't like drastically different, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah,
Alrighty, well,
Sambo, I guess,
congratulations,
went with
boys.
the Ottoman
Concert?
villager.
Yeah. Or the Ottoman Villager
Yeah,
tech, yeah. Both of them, yeah.
yeah,
And they literally did it like almost at the exact same time as well.
yeah.
Res gathered. Yeah, it did actually peel away from for Ezad and Prince with the H3 techs. We'll head into the
Hmm.
next game real quick.
I wonder if they're gonna mirror again.
We see a third game mirror potentially. Alright, switch this over. There we go. So, Izan and Perez coming ahead. 2-1. Besting them in the mirror. Interesting. Do they take the third game or do they even it up back to 2-2? Oh, and the prediction as well. I'll get the prediction done. Wait, did I do the prediction?
I
Oh,
think you
wait.
didn't for this game.
I don't think I did I? I didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
no. But it's the prediction from the second game, which is the same result as the third, which is 13. So someone's going to win 800 crowns, I do believe. 800
It's
channel points. Enjoy.
best of seven, right?
Best of 7. One
Yeah.
prediction out doesn't matter, surely, Jaeger. Someone's like, no, I
Okay.
need all my channel points.
I'm just gonna all in again this time. All right. What do we have? I feel this is a redemption game for.
You don't want to see the Civ matchups?
Should I wait actually? Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. I want to
Alright, I
make
have the
sure what's
Civs
coming.
right now. So we're going to see Izad and Perez going to be going Germany and Ethiopia versus Sompu and Prince's Russia, Iroquois. So we're going to see, I think Russia, Iroquois are going to be charging into the German Ethiopia sort of FF hold. Interesting to see how this turns out. I think the game has been hosted on Arabia. Hop into that one, Jaeger, and I'll get this. Oh, wait, was that you? Did you put yours on Perez and Izan?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
about to
Someone
put a
just put
vote.
a K onto them. Nice, nice.
Mm. Oh god, again it's lost.
It's okay.
I guess I sort by time. It should be easier to find. All right, I found it.
Brilliant. All right, let me know when yours starts up and I'll play.
All right. Is H2 Ethiopia still a thing, or it is completely nerfed?
H2, which side?
Ethiopia.
Oh, Ethiopia. They did get a nerf. Wait, have you
Mm-hmm.
started right?
Yeah, yeah, just
Okay, I'm at 0 seconds.
right.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Ethiopia, they did get a cow. I think they start in not the latest patch, but the patch before they got rid of a
Hmm.
cow, their starting cow,
Yeah.
which is really unfortunate because I feel like Ethiopia just got hit in every single patch. They've just gotten hit with a nerf, not a big nerf, but just slowly being beaten away there. I'm going to start with the market from Ezad, and we're going to be seeing uh, Ezad and Perez spawning in the top of Arabia as Ethiopia, Germany versus Sompu and Princes, Russia and Haudenosaunee at the bottom of the map here. Who are you favouring in this matchup?
Um, Quite interested to see Haudenosaunee, to be honest, this game, because I haven't really checked them in supremacy on how well they do. I've seen some FF strats with them, but I'm not sure. I just like the Civ quite much. Same goes for Lakota. Wait, is Lakota banned or
I don't think so.
okay? I hope we see that as well.
Could see some Lakota play. Interesting to see Sompu and Prince. If Izad and Perez have done their homework, they would have seen the cast earlier today when Sompu and Prince rushed the living shit rushed the living shit out of their opponents in the semi-finals, and definitely a formidable force here when you see Strelette Tomahawks uh, snowballing into your base.
Yeah, definitely.
Izad and
Oh,
Perez, I think they went Ulan Gaskenya. I think that's their play, and then FF into Neftenia. Oh, not FF, sorry, but just Fortress Neftenia War Wagon here. Uh, Honestly, I'm feeling Sompul Prince have this game, and the reason is because Ethiopia struggles to hold a rush. In my opinion, they struggle to hold a rush. I want to see if Izad has Teutonic Town actually. He does have he has House of Hohenzollern. I just call it Teutonic Town, the old name. But yes, that's going to provide them with a bit of defense there. Prin's going to be going up with the messenger, going to be going up quick, and he's got a lot of military shipments there. Definitely age 4 and age 3 potential. Looking at Perez's deck, he's definitely prepared for that age 2 pressure. Got a lot of unit shipments of his own, and Sompu as well with the bit of eco and early age 2 pressure.
I
Maybe.
wonder if he will just go straight for the Tomahawk or if he will go for the Doom. This game.
Also, Prin's going up really
Wait,
quickly with the messenger. Going to be sent the extra. I think he got sent wood. Was it from Sompu? So I don't know, Jaeger. You played on Ari, right?
I played. I usually played on Ottoman and Russia and Ori, but not really on the uh, Native Americans and also the Asian saves.
That's
I
okay.
guess it was just because I played Mila before that, so that's
Oh
why.
yeah. Well, basically, Iroquois used to be like the strongest rushing civ, and then with Russia, Russia was just like a really hard rush to defend against. Like it wasn't auto win, but it was definitely if you're good at rushing and you know what to go for, you're basically in a tight position. And they got
Mm.
nerfed. They got nerfed significantly.
Oh,
Their
okay.
crates got changed up. I'm not too sure exactly, but their crates got changed up. So it was difficult to rush. I think they start with a thousand with not a thousand with 100 coin instead of 100 extra wood. But what's happened is Sompu's actually done a bit of a feed here, and so he's gotten Prince up early, and so he's able to send in the 4 Kenya horsemen, a batch of 5 Tomahawks, and potential for a big button. Oh, maybe that was the big button as well. We'll pick up the Explorer. No, it wasn't the big button, but did send out 5 extra Tomahawks here. May lose the Explorer there. Yeah, we'll go down 100 XP. Gonna be forcing these vills off this hunt here. So interesting change up there from Prince and Sombu. Gonna be able to exploit the old ways of the Iroquois, which we all know and love back from the good old days of RE. So
Mm.
loving it, loving it.
Those Kenyas actually are just being annoying, I feel.
Yeah,
Oh
like
well,
see,
the
this is the
ward
thing. This is
went
what
out.
used to be on RE, right? But see, he's got all these vills in the town center. He's not really killing anything, but he's idling them. He's idling all this time that Perez
Yeah,
isn't gathering. Well, he's gathering his shells now, but all this time that he's gathering, he's not. You know, those vills are basically useless. If the vills aren't gathering, they're shooting from the town center, but you know the town center gets overburdened. There's just vills doing nothing, so they're not really vills there. And all the tomahawks
yeah,
on the back line are able to open up this wall here, get another path in case they get trapped and they need to pull back. Um, but yeah, just pulling out the combos, the early combos here to bring back the good old days, and I feel like the pressure is just too much here. Do you reckon?
yeah. The Giscania is coming out though, but I'm not sure if that will be enough. Or not.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not going to have it.
definitely
The dervish just aren't
something.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've popped out now, and he's popped the villagers out as well. But just the sheer mass, the Strelet's going
Oh
to do a
my
great
god.
job at body blocking the Ulans there. And the villagers and the Gaskenia before were actually body blocking the Ulan from getting onto the Strelet. The Strelet are absolutely all cleaned up now. No, there's a reinforcing batch coming from behind here, but the Tomahawk mass is just sitting pretty right on top of the Gaskenia here. 8 crossbows from Izad, going to be sniping them off slowly but surely here. But the reinforcing Strelets are going to be able to do enough damage to force them back. The Kenya's now going to get right on top of them there, forced back by the pikemen. Definitely a close fight. I'd say this is even results of that. But Sonpu coming out with the heavy reinforcing batches here. Going to be continuing Perez to be absolutely idle here. Look at the scores here. Izad sitting pretty with his 8k, but Sonpu with the early in. Perez now completely idled, and it's going to force Sonpu and Prince back to their FD.
It uh, seem like Ezad has a nice defense there, on his own side. With the outpost and those buildings, he can definitely just kite around his buildings. But on Paris side, he's doesn't really have much of a defense except for the TC. I guess that's why much easier for Prince and Sambu to just go for that fight.
Notice that Izad has also sent the team, whatever the fuck it's called, team, the thing that makes your town centers super cool. He has sent that,
Mm.
so the town centers are going to be dealing 135 damage apiece. One-shotting Strelet, one-shotting Aina, and two-shotting Tomahawk.
Oh, I mean that's 50% extra damage.
It's definitely paying off.
Yeah,
And I feel like scores
yeah,
are now heavily in Izad and Perez's favour. I feel like that was a good rush from Sompu and Prinz. But that German TC card definitely coming in clutch there. I feel like Sompu and Prinz have got map at the moment. I feel like if they can exploit that to the best of their ability, I feel like they're still really heavily in this game.
could be definitely. I mean, they could apply more pressure on the mountain monastery to take it out, because
Still
it's
being
only,
gathered by 3 Aboons.
yeah.
We started the prediction, right? Yes, we did. Okay, good. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to miss it again. Going to be opting for influence here. Not going to be opting for another unit shipment. Obviously feeling like he's in a nice, secure spot.
Well, the dervish mass and some javelins are there. I guess they don't know there's not much cavalry yet inside their unit comp, but I guess he's just preparing for it.
I feel like anticipating the switch, obviously anticipating the Cossack switch. So very well done there from Perez. Sorry, I had a mind blank there. But yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like sending the line to raid on the far left of the map is probably the best call, considering he can't really push under, for lack of a better term, double blockhouse here,
Yeah.
blockhouse and a war hut.
Can definitely pick up some villagers on Zambu because
He's gonna get these ones here as well.
yeah,
Wonder if he spots it. Oh no, yeah. Gets the house up, but the vill's gonna go down.
definitely.
Oh no, and there's another four
Oh
bills
my
going
god!
down.
Oh
And there's
no!
Strelette back at home. Oh dear. He's gonna force the minimum. No. Saves the Strelette,
Yeah.
save the bills.
Well, he's also Prince is losing some settlers with the Ulans on the other side.
On the other side.
But both of the Ulans are going down. Regardless. Okay,
Gonna
now
force
the
a fight
pressure
here,
is
yeah.
back on the other side of the map. Yeah.
Duverish gonna deal quite a bit of damage to the Tomahawks, although they are resisting the melee damage. So
Yeah.
won't be the worst trade there. Stilette's definitely
Oh,
going to be taking a lot of shots onto the crossbows. But more raids on the back line as well. 3 more bills going down.
to be honest, if he just target those Strelets with the dervishes, they can just wipe them super fast. Just because they have melee damage, and on top of that, uh, the the Strelets' HP is just not really good. I
No.
mean, you can see like few volleys and they just went down.
I love the fact that, like, because we're seeing dervishes throw knives, javelins throw spears, tomahawks throwing axe. Like, normally we just see, like, a line of smoke when someone shoots, but we just see all these, like,
Yeah.
assets being thrown across the camera. Push, 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 push. A massive Shotel switch, though, but gonna be picked up by the Tomahawks here. Tomahawks gonna have to be forced back right under the town centre. I meant the war huts here. More
Mm.
Ulans coming from the raid. This is all these bills are going to be idled here. I feel like this is firmly in Izad and Perez's hands here. Sompu and Prinz definitely idling Perez early on in the game, but at the end of the game, Izad just returning the favour at the 12-minute mark here.
Can definitely do something about it.
And the GG
Oh
being
my
called.
god,
Izad and
yeah.
Perez defending the all in. Very heavy
Wow.
early rush here.
Surprised they got it that well. And that was a really nice
I am surprised too they held it that well. Yeah.
yeah. Like those turtle walls around Perez base, it was I guess it was a choking point for their units to not get on other units or other settlers, even though he had so much idle time on the TC. And also the team TC car just came in clutch. Like,
I have to know. Yagashia, who did you bet on?
oh god, I'm gonna lose so much points.
No.
Oh, I threw 5k on it.
5k gone. But you won 10k earlier, so it still can't be too
Yeah,
bad.
still on the lead. Yeah,
But yeah, I feel like Izad just wasn't idled at all during that, so he was just continuously gathering while he was still idling
yeah.
his opponents with the Ulan raids. So well done there. GG's. We'll head into the timeline as well from here. Yeah, look at all these units out from Prinz. Literally at 3.5 minutes, going to 4 minutes. I'll check out the idle time as well. But yeah, the fight at the end is not too favourable. Yeah, really heavy early on there
I'm
from Sompu.
gonna grab a drink and like.
Oh, good man. Yeah, look at all this idle time here from Perez that he's caused. Like, look at the area under this graph. There's just all this res that's not being gathered. But then at the end, like, we see a lot more idols coming in from the Ulan raids towards the end of the map, and ultimately that is what, defined the game. This sort of mid to late game here. Yeah, just don't have the res there. Pretty simple. Good attempt, though, from... sorry. Yeah, catching up on my words there. Good attempt with the Iroquois RE shenanigans, but ultimately not paying off. Not quite paying off. We'll get into the next game shortly. We'll just check on civs. So I'll switch this over for you guys and exit out of here. But GG's, definitely a close grand finals here. We'll see who will be crowned the grand champion of the Royal Clan 2v2 Ace of Spades. So definitely great. Yesterday in the last stream we did the semi-final, so if you want to go over and watch that, feel free to have a geese. Definitely some great close games there. Both of those, I won't spoil it if you haven't watched it, but both of those are very close, very down to the wire. Right before we head into this next one today here. So this grand final is a best of 7. I saw someone in the chat asking about that earlier. So the semis were best of 5. This one's best of 7, and Izad and Perez are up 3-1. So hopefully Sompu and Prinz can take the next one here. So we're going to be seeing France and Sweden from Izad and Perez versus Sompu and Prinz's Lakota, Germany. Interesting. I really hope Sompu and Prinz take this one, and we see a closer game here. Honestly, amazing that both the semi-finals go to a best of 5. I feel like, oh fuck, I just spoiled it. Never mind. Well, most of you have seen it anyway. But it's amazing that they both went like right down to the wire there. So really close games there, and hopefully we see something closer here in the finals. Definitely looking forward to the results of this. Oh no, we see a change. They'll be going Otto and Dutch. So we're going to be seeing Sompu and Prinz going Otto and Dutch, not Germany Lakota. So maybe some Jan Skirm play or Abus Reuter potentially. But France, Sweden. I wonder if we're going to see the Fuss-Huss timing. Oh, okay. I wonder if they learnt the... Interesting. Izad and Perez. Nice. There's this little like trick you can do with the Fuss-Huss strat that's pretty potent against a lot of matchups. So I wonder if they're going to pull that out here. So they are launching into the game, so we'll go check that out in just a second, lads.
The game is out, I think.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, there it is, Mongolia. Hopping in now. Switch that over there, and we'll get the prediction going as well. So this will be game 5 in this best of 7. We're seeing Mongolia here, and I'll give you guys a 5-minute prediction. Good luck, get those channel points in. Use them for all those juicy sound alerts. Alright, so at the top of, the left-hand side of the map, we're going to see Izad's France and Sweden Perez. Interesting. I bet when they're spawning into this map, Izad was like, please make me at the front. Because obviously, if Sompu and Prinz were to apply some early pressure here, you'd want those French villagers tanking. Although the Torps gold mines in the center here, are the gold mines at the top or is it just at the bottom? Yeah, gold mines at the bottom. So controlling that mid map there is going to be super useful for those Torps. And if we have a look at Sompu and Prinz, we're going to see Dutch spawning at the top of the map here. And Otto, the vulnerable underbelly, going to be at the bottom of Mongolia here. I feel like if Prinz was at the bottom, Jaeger, all those banks will be able to tank so much. But now, Otto needs its vills gathering because each one of those is a very valuable asset here. Doesn't look like going to be opting for a trade post start either.
Well, Izad is going for it, definitely.
Oh, sorry. Sompu not opting for a trade post start here. Izad definitely going for a TP start.
Yeah.
As France. And look at this Explorer. He's going to be forced all the way back home. Absolutely denied right there. I'll see if he's still gathering for it, though. No, Sompu not gathering for the TP.
Don't tell me that Mongol scout gonna take out the Explorer. Is he?
Yep,
Oh my
45
god.
XP over to
Alright.
Perez. And he's going to be free to take all their treasures in base as well.
Wow.
Market start from Sweden. I don't see that often. But obviously on Mongolia starting with the extra 100 coin. Not that bad of a play.
Well, these torps on gold mine will give you big values, though. To be honest.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I'm feeling like I'm trying to think who's going to benefit more off this. Otto just taking all these gold mines and just spamming the living shit out of the Avis, like double foundry, just 10 Avis a pop, or Sweden getting these mines with the torps and getting a bunch of fuss out. Actually, I want to check his deck. Does he have fuss? So yeah, look at that.
Uh,
Avis from Sompu, and Prinz is going to be pretty standard Dutch deck. Does have a fort in there. Royal Mint as well. I know Harrison does not like his Royal Mints. Would much rather the second food gather there. But let's have a look at Perez's deck. No, Perez does not have the 3 Fuss card in his deck, but is going to be opting for 6 Malms and Age 4, as well as the
yeah.
German mercenary contracts.
I wonder why did he take this deck with 3 copper mine on H3?
Potentially scared of raids, but not really a raiding
Uh,
matchup though. I'm not too sure. In case they
I
lose
mean,
map control.
maybe.
We've got Big
Also,
Jack in
he has
chat.
the
Yeah.
also he has the 6 Mamluk shipment
So
on
it
H4.
does, and interested to
Let's
see.
see.
I didn't know that how powerful that German Merc shipment is in age 4. Like literally train the Jaegers and better Jaegers. Like that's just gonna be so. I honestly I always thought it was just like a shitty. Oh yeah, you know the standard or cheaper mercenary shipments, but it's actually I'll have a look at it again. I think it's cheaper train time as well. Cheaper cost. No, just it makes them 25% hit points, 25% damage, and they can be trained from military buildings.
Hmm.
I'd love to see some Age 4 Sweden here.
Yeah, I hope he will get there.
Sompu already up. What is this? The Tengari Shrine.
Yeah, it's the
It's the
new
new one,
it's
isn't
the
it? Yeah.
new settlement. Yeah.
One yak for every 3 minutes of the game. Shock infantry build time. Mounted units and pets move and attack faster. Interesting.
That tech
Oh my
is
god!
really good for
I
Cavorge.
was gonna say Lakota. Oh, Cav archers. True, true,
Yeah.
true. I was gonna say Lakota bow. Those bow riders just gonna be going brrrr, running
Yeah.
around.
I've tried on rifle riders as well. They get 1 I guess 1.3 attack speed, and if you have a TP as well, they will have 1 attack speed on rifle rider.
Wait, what do you mean? And the TP they get 1 attack speed.
The new TP, there is a card which increases the attack speed of the nearby
Oh, the
unit.
T. Sorry, I thought you meant trade post, not T. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
TP. Yeah,
Shit, just go bang, bang,
yeah,
bang,
they just
bang.
shoot super fast. It's
That's
just
so fast.
crazy.
Interesting to see. Very well done from EZ. I actually missed that early on, but he actually got quite a few of the yaks here. And as France, that's so important getting all those yaks early on in Mongolia. Now the double rack jam racks from the top here from Sompu are going to be charging into Otto's base. Not really want to hit under Sweden Karolian fire. And doesn't want to get caught out by leather cannons here. So going to opt for Izad, and we'll take a look at Izad's deck again. Does he have the 8 bows? He does have the 8 bows. Personally, I'd probably want to hit Perez's Sweden, mainly because I'd rather be on top of those leather cannons when they pop, rather than being on top of the crossbows. And look at the Kurita Bra coming into fight. They do have their great coats. They sure do. Don't have blunderbuss yet, which is pretty cool. But definitely going to be taking a lot of volleys there. Although he's got to watch out. The Huss are going to get right onto the crossbowman here. He needs to pop the minimum, but doesn't have the res for it. And the Kurita Bra are going to have to just deal with the damage here. The town center needs to get more. Yeah, he's going to get the 10 in there. I feel like they're going to do more damage than the CDB in melee were. But Sompo and Prince definitely hitting hard.
Yeah, I mean that one of the reasons I hate this map is just because how close the two bottom players or to each other,
And how
and
far away the
sometimes
top
it
guys
can be
are, yeah.
so annoying.
Look at this,
Yeah,
early Minutemen going to be called here, and they're just going to collapse right on top of Sweden here. And going to try and force a fight with the Corollians. Obviously, Corollians not doing so well in melee, but there's enough of them there for a critical mass. The Jan's going to do a lot of work against the Corollians. Yes, Jack, you are here. Gonna take some follows off there. I feel like, what do we think, guys? Jaeger, I feel like this is strongly in Sompu and Prince's hands here. Mainly because they've
yeah,
idled France. France is a civ that needs map control, and Sweden is also a civ to an extent that needs map control. And they've just been suffocated here. They can't expand to the top. They can't expand out to the middle. The FB decision from Sompu to go sort of that like upper left hand side is I got to rate it. It's very, very good. Double pipe coming out here now to just deal with a few Hussar. Prince could even click up here and get a bit more skirms out maybe. No, he's going to opt for more Huss here.
oh, look like Azad also managed to get some pikes, so he get the pressure of the hussars inside his base. But the Jans are just going on him again.
The Jans, they just don't stop marching. Morgan, the 1,000 Janissaries. No, sorry. What's the line? I'm getting it up. 1,000 Janissaries have landed. I gotta get it. I'll get it like if there's like a small break. Gonna siege the town center now. I feel like no CM in deck, so that town center is gonna go down fast. Jan's gonna get picked off here, but at the end of the day, he's sending 4 vills, but all of them are going to be idled. They're going to be eating up the yaks where he can, but the Huss just, all he needs is 3 Huss just to idle him. He doesn't need a massive Huss mass. And the Jan's just going to tank all this damage here, going to deal, just, not even deal, but just tank all these shots from the Corollians, and going to allow the Huss to get right on top of the crossbowmen here. Going to charge right into the Corollians, and the Corollians need to get back. Losing mass, the snowball is just coming on here. All the Janissaries are just going to be charging in. The thousands of Janissaries are just going to be picking apart Perez's army here. It's not looking good. Scores are peeling ahead. And even on the Torps here, might even be able to siege these down when there's a moment in the battle here. Corollians versus Jans. The Corollians just eating the Jans just eating the Corollians up. It does have 2 Iron Troops on the back line. Dealing 50 damage apiece to these Janissaries. Look at him go. One hit that boy.
Yeah, seem like those Jans are just picking them off.
I am concerned though because Izad has been able to recover here. He's been able to recover quite
Yeah,
a bit. He's still gathering. I don't know. I feel like
I
Izad's
feel
done a
those
great
cows
job.
are just being really handy for Izad. That he can
But
just
yeah,
use them. I'm not sure how many cows he had. Like, was it 8 or 9?
I feel like it's more like 9. Yeah.
He's just getting big value out of them.
Is it?
His food is
Surely there's a
completely
double
good.
batch coming. Double batch of Jans here. If he can get this pop in the center here, bait them in. I'd take this fight. Get the Jans are gonna pop. He's going to opt for the safer route here. Oh, no, he doesn't. He takes the fight in the middle of the fight. Huss going to all come and collapse onto the Corollians here. This is a great trade for Sompo and Prince. Going to be forced back from the pikemen there, but at the end of the day, the Jans is dealing so much damage onto these pikemen here. The Huss can charge right into the crossbows here. He has to be careful with his micro because a few of the Huss are going to get picked off by the pikemen, but the pikemen are all going to get shot down by the Janissaries. The Janissaries are going to charge right onto the Corollians here. The army is separated. They've split up the army here, taking the fights right between the 2 town centers. Izad is now completely separated from Perez, and Perez's score is depleting here as the Corollians get absolutely picked up. Team improved all infantry hit points. These Janissaries are buff as hell. Look at this fight, getting in heavy favor of Sompu and Prince.
Oh my god. That's
But
just...
there's raids on the back line.
I mean, those Janissaries with 231 HP is something else.
231. It's like didn't Jans get like a nerf or something on D? They used to be like more HP and more cost.
Yeah.
Sending the Huss back to deal with that raid there. And is even going to be sending some pike to start sieging these Engelberg Torps. Did try for the 5 torps there on that gold mine. From what I thought was a great push out from Izad and Perez, they're going to be forced back right into the town centre. Izad aging up, they have definitely identified that and getting ready for the 2 Falk shipment, I feel. 2 leathers coming out. 8 skirms going to be coming out here. Interesting, interesting. I feel like this is going to be the defining moment here. Can Izad get away with the age up?
Oh my god.
Hustle on the back line here. Going to start picking off a few Kurita Bar. That is pretty big. There's not enough musk here to really provide potent anti-cav sort of dealio here. Vet musk now going to come in, and there's enough Jans just to soak damage, deal damage. Although the Corollian rematch from Perez is pretty significant. Scores are evening up a bit here. Definitely close. Skirms on the back line. Do the Huss see it? They do.
No.
They're going to get right on the Skirms. Oh no!
Oh damn.
And once again, Sompu and Prinz splitting their armies.
Oh boy. That's...
Longest rating with a party of 51. Thank you, man. Look at this. We're in the grand finals. We're in the grand finals of the Ace of Spades 2v2 tournament, and leather cannons coming out, going to be pushing back these Janissaries. Definitely a nice little trade there. I feel like that's in the favour of Sompo and Prinz because they were able to clean up those 8 skirms so easily. I feel like they could turn and even fight this, get the Huss like going a little around the back and pick up the leather cannons, because I feel like Perez is a bit out of position, but does end up coming back here.
Izad doesn't have
spot.
anything. Izad is completely out of army.
26 vills. Where's the nearest time? Oh no. Oh no, wait. He's running all the way. Oh my god. He's at run. Does he see it? Okay, this is a line of sight moment. Did they see it? Did they see it?
Okay.
More Jans getting patched here. He's on 27 Jans. Oh, he misses it. He turns back. He survives. Izad survives. Look at that. He doesn't die. And he's going to be able to gather up here. There's so many vills. You're like, where is he gathering from? But that's really good, right? Because he's forced to go out there, but now he can gather without fear of getting raided. Like, it's a big all-in. He's going to get screwed eventually, but for the time being, he's not going to get idled if they push under his town centre again. One Rex ends up going down. Going to be on to the second one here. Do we continue making Jans, or do we opt for the age up? Reuter's going to be coming out. Oh no, these leather cannons are going to get sniped. They're going to go in for the fight.
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
It's going to be a 1v2, and they're just going to clean this up, I feel.
I mean, Perez been doing quite well defending both of them together, but is this gonna be the moment with those Reuters?
But the Crowans doing ham against all the cav from Prinz, but just the Jan mass. So many Jans, they don't stop coming. So he and the Falcon would be proud. I feel like we need a Lane Magnum's Hussars to come and deal with this. He needs to light the signal fire. Izad, send the vills north. Light the signal fire, quick. There we go. The signal fire is being lit with the Explorer at the top. It needs the reinforcements. I feel like if Izad and Perez can hold on, they're still in a commanding position. And actually, if we look at the scores are still dead even.
Yeah, it's alright for now, but
map control.
Yeah, the map
like
control
they need
is
these
just...
torps down though. They need these just random torps everywhere down. Ava switch? Or Falk switch? Is he sending artillery trooper? Yeah, Ava switch, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Could you imagine if he gets those vills to the north? Surely he sees that. Oh my god, he does see it. If he notices that Sega is dead. No way, he's... Look! Oh no.
Oh my god.
I thought he was sending Huss there, but he doesn't. Alright.
Alright, another TC is coming up from Prince on the top side, almost.
Taking a bit of map there.
Next to the Shaolin Temple. And that would give them a decent vision over that side, but I hope Izzat just heard those hunts toward the top side, because if he doesn't, they're gonna just shoot the hunts toward the downside, and then
he's gonna get spotted, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I love that Sompu, I feel like, is it worth going for the fight in the center again and splitting up your opponents? Because if we see Perez's army is like all committed down here, the Jans could literally like sneak in here, wipe out Izad's French army before he even has a chance to get back with the Corollians. Oh, he's actually going to pick up these double batch here. Oh no, just gets away. Nice little pull trick there from Perez. Jaeger, do we think that the third town center going up here on the front line is too greedy from Izad, or is it just a necessity? I feel like he needs to do that.
Yeah, he has a lot of city beats there. I mean, he should have something to defend them.
More like an
I mean, look at it.
anti-range
It's
knife,
like
yeah.
he has 8 of them. I mean, he could build an outpost, but it surely wouldn't be enough.
No, the Sompu is still age 2, going to be committing here. And I feel like the rematch from Izad is just really well done. As soon as they're out of Izad's base, obviously Izad being a really good player, but once again, idle time is playing such a significant role here. Musk on the back line going to deter these Huss away. I feel
Oh
like the leather,
god,
the infantry guns.
those skirms are.
Yeah, I feel like this is
I mean,
firmly in
he got
Izad's.
he got some boost there, but I feel Izad, yeah, exactly. It's in Izad's favor. I don't.
They've got map now. They've got the top of the map firmly with the 3 TCs. It's going to be hard to push into this. Sompu's still not up. Down on score now.
To be honest, at this point, Izad could definitely send team range infantry attack. I mean, now Perez lost a lot of car lanes, but earlier I feel would have made quite a lot of difference. They had so many infantry there.
Although the Skirm rematch from Prince is going to keep him in show. Still
Yeah,
going to bash the
definitely.
infantry guns. I feel like that's a really good play as opposed to the fast, getting the extra damage on the infantry.
Oh, the gendarmes are coming in.
True. Wait, top side. Where are the gendarmes?
It's sending the
Oh,
shipment.
shipping them. I was like, where are they? They're going for a raid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
getting
because
the
we see
shipment.
absolutely Skirm heavy here. That's going to be such a
Yeah.
significant pop here. And there is reinforcing Reuter, but at the end of the day, I feel like he's got enough Skirm for that to be able to turn. If you notice, they haven't sieged anything down. They're just like fighting the armies here. It's a totally fair thing to do, but just like a good observation that they're not just like they're just like fighting it amongst the town sort of here.
Oh,
5
God.
gendarmes gonna pop. Ouch. I feel like that's an ouch moment. Ouch. Oh,
And with the
dear.
3, it's gonna be
Oh,
8 of them. I mean, those
oh, there
Reuters
they go.
won't be definitely enough
The
to
Reuters aren't
pick the
enough. He needs one
gendarmes.
more batch of Reuters, I feel. And here
Yeah.
come the Crowlings from the side. Sonpu and Prince
Oh my
absolutely
god,
caught out here. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG.
he's baiting them. Oh my
Two
god.
Falcons, the 2 Falcons. Look at that.
Oh boy.
The Janissary is going to try and melee them, but it's too late. I feel like that's a massive cleanup. He's escaped a few skirms,
Wow.
but yeah, that's just... The two
Yeah.
Falcons clenched that. Huss coming in the top. If the Huss see, I feel like there's so many opportunities to raid Izad there. If he had lost some more vills there, it would have been a different game entirely. Sompu now clicking up 9k score. Prince is 20k. Look at the scores. Like it's just such a
Yeah.
polar opposites here.
Prince lost so much out of that. He lost so many skirms.
Oh, I feel like Otto needs to get 4 town centers up to get back in this game.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's pretty
definitely. I wonder if he could tech. He's on up to 45 settler limit, and he hasn't taken the millet system yet, which is the first upgrade for the training.
Definitely an aggressive build. We'll see if he's able to definitely able to adapt to the situation and try and see if we can
Yeah.
play some
I mean-
late game Otto.
Dinlediğiniz için teşekkürler.
Yeah, he should definitely boom harder.
I feel like it's like Otto's just losing so many builds now, and I feel like it's just going to only snowball from here. He's got a brief window to get his eco up, but I haven't really seen when Otto's in this situation in the tournament, every game, every time, they just collapse from here. Not
Yeah.
Sompu personally, but just like Otto, like in all the semi-finals, it's just so hard for Otto to recover from here. I feel like Izad escaping those vills early on was so impactful. Skirm's going to force back these Corellians at the front here. But on the back of the base, we do see all the vills going to get sniped off by that town centre. So I think that was like 5 vills going down for Sompu, unfortunately.
Oh, he. By the look of it, is that already got the Tangiri Shrine, one of the native settlements on the top side?
0.25 XP a second, not bad, not bad. Get an out charge in, maybe get a few volleys on those gendarmes. The Reuter Mass is potent here from Prince. I feel like he's biding Sompu enough time. I feel like they've literally got, 22? I feel like Sompu maybe has 3-4 minutes to get his town centers out, otherwise they're fucked.
The thing is, like, Prince doesn't have the eco to support him either. For now, I mean, he's max settlers almost, but I'm not sure if that will be enough. Suppose Prince will be building his last bank. Oh no, he doesn't have the church guard yet.
Batching from 4 military buildings from Izad on 64 bills. I feel like France-Sweden late game is such a strong combo once they've got map control. And now we've got Harbs batching out from Prince at the top of the map. Going to get that town centre down really quickly. I feel like that's a pretty good play here. Going to catch out bills in the centre here. Izad's build count going to go down from 64 down to about 58 here. And going to lose another bunch up here as well. And potentially some raids on the top side. The eco is concentrated on the top of the map. If they can realise that and head up there and try and force fights amongst Izad's eco and idle it and limit the amount of reinforcements that come out. I feel like that could be a really good way back into the game. I want to see if they notice that.
No, they have seen one of the town centers, but they don't know there is a third town center there as on the top side.
Yeah. He will
One of
scout
the
it with
TCs are
this
siege down
Howler,
already.
He did get one down. The Reuters are going to come in and snipe these infantry guns pretty well. And the Dutch remass definitely giving Sompu time. And he has gotten the second town centre down and the third one coming down now. So hopefully the Bills start racking in that eco for the Ottoman Empire. Us going to be charging in onto the Corellians. We'll get picked off here, but the Gendar mass is just so formidable. The Reuters just can't die at this key moment in the battle. The Husks are going to be body blocking the Gendarme for quite a while here, but the Skirms are going to have to kite back. The Reuters, this could be game point here for them at the moment. So they're just going to hang on. They've really got to kite all the way back to home
Oh
here.
god! As soon as he loses a few more Reuters, he can just walk in with the gendarme.
Yeah. Although reinforcing back
But he's already doing it.
The reinforcing back to Reuters are just coming in so much clutch here. Oh, and we see Spahi coming out. Going to get right on top of the Corellians. One Spahi already going down. The Corellians need to get onto the Skirms here. Oh, sorry, the Spahi need to get on top of the Skirms here. But the Reuters going to come in and snipe the leather cannons. Definitely a turnaround from the fight there from Sompu Prinz. A well-timed shipment there. And is going to be getting corporal visors as well. Going to open up the top of the map here. Halb's going to be sieging down all these... sieges down the second town centre as well, I do believe. But there are a lot of skirms here to pick off these Reuters here.
Those spies were almost in a good time.
I love that Sompu is now gathering off the blueberries left behind by Perez in the centre of the map. Sweden triple TC.
They do gather faster, right? Or
I think they do. I think
the same gather rate. I mean, 0.74 doesn't look fancy.
True, true. Yeah, it's really low, especially like he doesn't have any text for it either. I'm going to be
Yeah.
forcing these vills off the mine here as well. As Otto, do you just stay Abus, you reckon? Because
I
the
mean,
Reuters just will
if
crush any gendarmes that come out. So I feel like Abus are great for sniping the infantry guns as well. And will clean up the
yeah,
Crowley mass as well as the Skirm mass. Oh, look at
if
the Halbs.
he
Look at the Halbs. They're like barely out of line of sight of the hunt at the top of the map.
um,
Oh, but he's going in now. He's going in now. He'll see it. He'll see it.
come on, move them.
Damn. Abe's just getting absolutely just fucked right there by the infantry guns. Does have the superior mass. I feel like Prince can just absolutely charge into this and clean this army up here. Get in close quarters, knock out these infantry guns while the Husker on the Corellians and put them in melee mode. Skirms are going to get into contact with the Hussar here. There's contact on the top of the map here. He's going to charge in with the Reuters here, get right on top of the Corellians, and they're going to be forced back right to home base. Reinforcing batch of goons going to be coming out here from Izad with the fire from the home city as well. But it looks like Sweden is going to stick to Corellian leather cannon production and opt for some copper mines in base.
Well, meanwhile, Azad is trying to apply pressure on Sambu with some gendarmes inside his base and trying to idle
Oh
him
yeah, true, true,
as
true.
much as
He's going
possible.
to force the minimum batch, but I feel like he's going to take out a few bills down, a few skirm as well.
Yeah,
Scores
those
still neck and neck as well.
5 scanners are definitely going down.
They don't have the siege, so they can't really knock anything out here, but they can definitely keep taking favourable trades, I feel. These gendarme raids from Izad are definitely keeping them in a good spot here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he managed to get out, take out the Militman, some Abus, and 5 Skirm, which was nice.
Notice he's got the skirm sieging the market. Obviously a bug from the Z move if they're next to a military building, which is a shame, because now they're going to get picked up by these levers.
Oh, earlier we were talking about those 3 copper mines. Now it's
Now it's
being
going to come in
played.
handy, yeah. Already onto
Yeah.
3 mils, and he does have all the town centers out, so 67 bills, 49 bills from Otto, but Otto is going to mass up original CC, and we do see Izad here with 55 coup de bras. He was on 64 before, so ultimately going to be losing quite a few, and these gendarmes going to get picked off, the raid's going to be capitalized on, and the bank's going to be going up on the back of the map. I'm on Mother Nature, that's why everything is bloody going off with the siren. Otto is coming back hard, yeah.
I wonder if setting up some more banks by Prince was better play there. I mean, he had a decent amount of
Oh
wood.
dear. Do you see it, Jaeger?
Oh no. Oh no.
Izad, and you can kiss your eco goodbye.
Oh shit, that doesn't look good at all.
How many villas are idled there?
A lot. Oh my
35
god.
villages are going to be just split apart. He's doing the same
Well,
thing where he splits it to the right again.
to be
but,
specific, yeah,
yeah, to
you
be
got it.
fair, Jaeger, Sweden's going to come into Otto town centers, and Petard's coming in from Otto to take out these forward town centers from Perez. But it looks like we're going to see a base trade here. I hope these Petards don't go down too early. Batch and Abus are going to do what they can, but ultimately still escapes quite a few vills. But look at all that infrastructure. What's that? 6. What's that? 4. That's got to be like 2k worth of wood here at the top of the map that's not being
boy.
used at the moment.
And well, we're just ignoring the amount of settlers he's losing or idling.
And it looks like Sompu batching out the Petards, they will go down. But Perez is just going to one-up him and Petard his own town centers as well here. One of Otto TC going down. And, oh, that's a great pickup here from Prince. Going to be taking out Izad's vills at the top of the map here. And you're going to be taking out the ones in the center. That's a lot of French vills going down. Izad going down to 40 vills, going into high 30s here. Corollian's going to charge onto the Abus here, but It's hard to fight under the town center when you've got double boundaries popping.
Izad lost a lot of
He
settlers on
lost
the
a
middle.
lot.
They just walk into the hussars.
And the Aba's still in mid-map. I feel like there's so much going on right now. I think this is some great APM from Prinz. Definitely MVP here, and some who with a great comeback. Although a lot of the town center's going down, I wonder if Otto can get the rest of them coming up. He is on 48. I would like to see that a bit higher here, just to provide more mid-map pressure. And ultimately going to chuck another aggressive town center though.
Well, Sambu is on 3 TC again, so should be catching up. He got all the training speed upgrades from the church for the settlers, so I guess he will be alright if he can manage to keep the position. Oh man, those settlers on top of the map was just...
I want to know, like, there's got to be some vills that have like that escaped the first base, went up here, reformed the next base, and escaped again.
Yeah. Should definitely put a reward for a settler MVP or something.
Yeah. The skirmisher's going to charge into the Crowans here. Crowans going to send off their charge at the moment from Perez. But ultimately, I feel like the Leathers are just going to be smart by the Abus. And this sort of double skirm combo, the skirm and the Abus with the Reuters behind them, mixed with a bit of Huss, is such a good combo versus Izad and Perez. But the only problem is Izad and Perez need map. They need that eco up, and it just got shafted before at the top of the map here. Not even going to bother sieging down these estates and mills just yet. Just going to send a few halbs up there to do the job slowly but surely, knowing he can't get that himself. He's going to chuck another town center at the back of his base. Jaeger, who would you rather be in this matchup right now?
Hard to tell, to be honest. It's just so much back and forth. But I would say it's now it's more into Izad's favor, even though he still lost quite a lot of settlers. I feel he has the eco.
I feel like they need to push onto Izad's eco now. Like, they're not far from it, but they need to end it. They need to end it soon.
Yeah.
The longer this goes on, Izad's gonna then... I'm sorry, not Izad. Perez's eco. But the longer this goes on, Izad's gonna mass up again, and it's all gonna happen again, and then I don't think he's gonna make the same mistake twice.
He already sent the refrigeration, and he's already on the farms. You see it, it's funny that neither of them can afford to go industrial.
Although, we do see Prinz is going to go 4 and get his guard, skirm and void attack. So I feel like that's what might put them over the edge here.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing I have to mention.
Yeah.
Prinz is having quadra TP at the moment.
True.
Well, he lost one of
three
it.
now, but definitely still,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
three now.
income coming in. But Izad's going to be quick to try and take that back here.
Is he maxed on the banks yet? He got 5 at the moment.
He's going to send...
Still got 2 more.
Religious freedom here. Prinz has to be
torps
careful.
are going down.
He's going to be raided at the top of the map from these goons here.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a fight in the mid-map. Look at all the infantry guns. Look at the massive infantry guns. 11 infantry guns going to tear apart that cannon there.
To be honest, if Prinz had one of these TPs from Tenguri, he could take the upgrade, so the Reuters would have a quick fire rate, and that would be really amazing. I mean, look at Izad's goons. He already took the upgrade. Look at it, 2.4 attack speed.
Right. So you're going to have to pull back the skirms to deal with that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to come ahead and fight. What's the percentage again on that?
I think it's... sure, to be honest. I think it was 10% for all attack or something like that. But
10%,
this
yeah,
looked more than
10%,
10
yeah.
10%.
It's 10%, yeah, I just had a look. 10% rate of fire, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like France is going to raid the shit out of Prince now. And
yeah.
definitely turning the fight around. Izad putting his eco behind his base now. And I feel like Izad and Perez are going to pull ahead here. Even after the great comeback from Somper and Prince, they've done it again. They've held.
Yeah. Like I said, at that moment, like I would rather be Ized at that point because I have my CDBs in a good position already.
Yeah.
I have 2 stables. I have a good setup already, so he's just going up. Let's see what Prince will do. He's already industrial. He got one of the factories.
He's
It's coming
sending a
in.
factory, yeah, and he's also getting guard
Yeah.
storms as well. If they can hold this aggression from Perez, which I don't think they can, I think they're in a good spot.
Yeah.
37 minutes into the game, definitely an insane um, fourth matchup here, or fifth matchup.
Oh boy. All those settlers. He was just recovering.
Yeah. 21 now idle.
Just
He needs to get more founders out as well, real quick.
yeah.
Is going to be forced to come back here, but I feel like now that Prince comes back, he's going to be able to surround these Corollians. Sompu just needs to hold out just for a bit longer. Also, the Rattan shields on the back line are going to get a lot of raids here. He's doing a great job of getting that native post up.
Oh god. Yeah, it seemed like he's really using those natives towards his advantage.
Oh no,
Really
factory
good.
wagon. Oh no, it escapes it just in time. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Oh. Imagine if you lose that. That would have been.
That would have been massive.
Yeah.
Scores now peeling ahead for Izad and Perez. Not too much, but a decent amount.
Yeah, Prince just lost a decent amount of Reuters to the
Yeah, to the
Carolines. I guess
Corollians.
he missed it, yeah. But those guard scams are also looking scary at the moment.
I feel like
Yes.
Izad's doing a great job of running Prince around everywhere. Like he's literally just running around their base and all around the map, and it's stopped. It's given because Perez can beat Sompu at the moment, but the fact that Prince is having to run all his skirms halfway across the map to deal with shit, rather than trying to clean up this army here, is definitely keeping them alive and giving Izad time to move as well.
I guess more settlers are going down. Yeah, he just picked up one. Sieging with those infantry gun is just so bad. They're really bad. And all the Raxes from Prince are already picked up. Well, one more left on Sambu's side, but I think that will go down as well. Oh, we got some coverings. All right.
We'll
Wonder if
get
they can
charged
make
down
another
though,
shot.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe
We
probably
still got some of them.
still got a decent trade off them.
Yeah. Shouldn't be leaving them under the TC though.
They're just going to go
I think
straight
another
for Izad's base. They're going to go for the base trade.
more infantry gun is coming. Oh my god, all those skirms are going in.
They're just going to be destroyed by these heavy cannons, though, unfortunately. That are going to pop from Izad.
Yeah, and also another 2 Falconets from Paris is there also. I mean, they won't be doing much for sure, because there's nothing to protect them.
Look at the size of that army.
But, oh my god, that's scary though. A volley. Let's
Ouch.
go. That hurts. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god. The longer he waits there, it's gonna be even worse.
Bill's now coming out to try and take out these infantry guns from Sompool in the front here. And there's more raids
Oh
on the
my
back
god.
line as well. Just escapes the
Uh,
factory.
Take a look at Izad 2 Rat and Shield there. They're still killing
They're
something.
still killing Bills. Oh god.
I wonder how many he killed.
Yeah, look at scores. Almost 10k ahead now.
Yeah, Izad is trying to take the control of the trade road as well.
Sompu needs to age up, but he just can't. He just doesn't have the income for it. He needs to get his bills on plantations, but just can't really do it. And the guard Croatians are just going to march into Sompu's base. I don't like the looks of this. I feel like this is a Izad Perez win. Robert saying
Yeah,
it's GG, going to be the last game of the series. Unfortunately, I think you were correct, Robert.
God. I mean,
Look at the leather. Just look at this. Just look at this, bro. Look at the leather cannon mass. They're just like, yep, we're just over here. He's gonna shoot some buildings and some.
oh my god, he has nothing to stop that. He has no goal.
Almost an hour-long game here. Aggression right from the
Oh my
start.
god, look at Paris' food income. Already, uh, almost 4k income. Almost 4k in the bank.
Holy shit. And the GG comes out from Sompu. Izad
Yeah,
and
also
Perez
expect that.
take the final matchup here, and they'll be the champions of Ace of Spades 2v2 Gold League Tournament. Congratulations, boys.
Congrats. Yeah, I feel they deserve that after that game.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
They And to be honest, I would say Perez was the MVP of on this match. He
I'd give it to Prince.
defense
I'd give it
so
to
well.
Prince. Perez like pushed was like definitely like did really well late game, but early game Prince was just so on top of like holding for like such a long time. But I feel like even Izad recovering at the back there with those vills going to the north and then
Yeah,
back
it
down.
was just
And then Sompu's
amazing.
town centre boom as well coming in, and also his early jam pressure as well. I feel like everyone like at different stages of the game could be labelled MVPs there. It's a
Yeah,
shame,
definitely.
Jaeger. That was such a shame it didn't go to the final game there, or even just another matchup. But that was absolutely legendary game to finish on. I think 43 minutes going right from the get go. I enjoyed casting that. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. Look how many. Look at the wheel graph of AZ. Oh my god, how many times
he fuck.
how many times he got raided? Oh my
The comeback is real. But at the end of
wow.
the day, team bills is what matters.
Yeah,
Look at the military pop as well. Prince, Jesus Christ, that end fight is like carrying 100, over 100. Res in the bank as well starts to scale off. I want to see Sompu's deck again. To be fair though, yeah, Sompu didn't really have anything that he could have sent. Sort of late age 3, he needed to go 4 and get some bombards out, but he literally couldn't. I feel like that's such a shame. I feel like they pushed in so well. They had many opportunities to win, but Izad and Perez just doing a great job of sticking it out and keeping in the game, not giving up. I feel like everyone did really
yeah.
well.
Maybe at some point where they had the pressure, then we should just uh try to go industrial ASAP. I
Mm,
mean, he definitely could. He just had to ask uh the prince to just defend him for a while, and then with those bombards, I guess you could just pick up those car lanes easily.
true, true.
Because they
Yeah,
already
the
did
speed. Yeah,
decent amount of damage to ASAP.
yeah. I totally agree with that. They did tons of damage. And while they were ahead, rather than trying to commit and finish them off, just keep them
Yeah,
contained rather than over like bringing them in. And it was interesting that Prinz actually went for the throat of Izad when those heavy cannons were popping out, which is a shame. Spawning out the blue guard, but could you imagine if that was down here cleaning up all of this while Sompu had those cools? Because they were only like up here at that point when the cools popped. So that could
Yeah,
be another good moment. But no, definitely well played, guys.
yeah, it was a really nice.
No, GG's, that was legendary. I had a great time casting that. And you know what? We're only halfway done. We have to do this again.
Oh my god,
But no,
we still have to do another
we
best
have
of
we have to
seven.
do this again. No, I loved that, bro. That was so fun. That was really well played.
Yeah,
Yageshi, it was an absolute pleasure casting with you. For the first
definitely.
half, we've got to do it again.
Likewise.
But you're staying on for the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hop into that in a sec. Lads, let's just we'll take like a 5-10 minute break. We'll re-chat for a bit. We'll just have a bit of a chill end to the little event that's taken place before we head into the next one. Yeah, GG's coming out from everyone. Very well done. Hope you guys see. Yeah, that was absolutely great. EZ coming in. Prince played very well. Definitely, he did do extremely well. I feel like all of you did really well at different points as well. Leather Cannons was smart. Yeah, exactly. They don't cost coin. You can keep that going for your techs and your Corellians. So that was really
Yeah,
smart.
it's really good.
And also good use of the native TPs as well. That was really nice. Alright, so I'll just... but no, very well done, very well done. I can't believe it's all over. Like, I was like, surely it goes to a best of 7, but pulling off to best of 5 is still really good.
Yeah,
I feel like I just want to say, like, the rush from Sompu, those Jans just kept coming. I feel like I was calling it and chat was calling it as well a lot. But there was so many GGs coming out for both sides. For GGs for Sompu and Prince, and then GGs for EZ and Perez. Like, it was just back and forth. I feel like that was
yeah. So
really
much
cool.
back and forth. This game, it was really nice.
But no, great tournament there. That was very well done. Once again, congratulations to EZ and Perez. I'll just switch this over real quick. And we will get ready for the... Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. We could get a... I'll check if the players want a post-game interview, actually. Might be able to call up the lads and get their opinion on that. Yeah, he's had lucky as a good mate. Definitely.
Yeah.
He did well.
Well, I wonder if he can do the same in the upcoming 1v1 tourney.
True. I can never remember the name of it. It's Kings of the Old World. Oh yeah, I got it. Kings of the Old World. There we go. But yeah, definitely interested to see how that turns out. We'll just... Alright, we're just going to hop in to the lads' team here and we'll join their call real quick. And for a quick post-game interview. So just one second, folks. Alright, so just hop over here to team 1. Oh no, that's max of 3. Damn, never mind, I'll just make a new chat. Hold up. Alright, we'll hop over in ESA. We'll go to ESA. I reckon that's
Alright.
this one. Alright, so we'll just set this up. One moment, Fokeroonies. But yeah, once again, GG's. That was such a fun match up there. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Hey, Zad.
Hey,
Congratulations,
Zed.
boys.
Oh, hello.
GG's.
Thanks. Kiki.
Thanks for
Insane
losing
game.
the first game.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
8k out of it.
they really outplayed us so hard that game.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would never expect like 7 cannons. I don't know, like Japan can do nothing in H2, and I was just hitting H3, so I don't know. He just could kill stuff for free there on my base, so it was just instant GG that game.
Yeah. I was fine, but then I saw the cannons and the G.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
I was too late up into Fortress. That was the mistake in that game.
What do you guys?
The
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep, the this British is really good pick in the can, and they try to mirror us, but we don't like mirror, so we tried this other strategy we had in mind, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Jaeger, do you have a favorite match of the series?
I guess the final match was the best. Like
It was
so much
insane.
back and forth, man. Like every time I was expecting either of them to leave.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
yeah, yeah. It's wanted to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I wanted
is
to
that
reside.
lost so much out of
Yeah.
that?
He wasn't trusting me, and
Yeah,
he's my mate. He doesn't
I
trust
said
me. What the fuck?
I said if he goes to my north base, I just resign. Then he went with like 50 skirms and 30 routers into my north base, and I was said, "Oh, dude, I want to resign, please, please, please." And he said, "No, no, no, we keep playing." And I just run over the whole map and trying to save some builds. I was down to 35 CDBs, and then I said, "Okay, I just boom now. You have to hold 2v1," and then that's it. So he
And he
bought
did.
time
He
that I
did.
can boom, and
Yeah, he
then I
did
run around.
actually.
Yeah.
What a lad.
He really took a really good fight after Prince was cleaning my eco.
Side with the leather cannons, it was a super good fight. I don't know. I just killed both of their armies and the two falconets and everything. So yeah, we kept playing and that's it. Leather cannons in mass are just so good. If you have two or three of them, they are kind of useless. But like if you have 10 of H4 cannons, they are insane. It was really hard because Prince was holding all the map alone, like
Yeah,
literally alone.
he was literally everywhere. Like he was raiding with halberdiers in the north and also with Passor, and he was cleaning the
He
army
was
in the south. He was almost everywhere, dude.
he was paying attention at everything. Like I said, I was seeing everything from Prince, and I said, okay, I can't kill this because, of course, he's not gonna pay attention to everything. But he was everywhere. Fuck.
Ridiculous APM. Ridiculous APM.
Yeah, he played super good that game.
Yeah, Prince was doing quite amazing.
Yeah, I used to were doing so much pressure to Sompu, so he had to go back and just move, like just making him just not do a clear push in on his side, so he could just repair all his home.
Yeah.
I was super fucked. I was super fucked. But gladly, I had all the mill upgrades and the plantation upgrades, so that wasn't that hard to reboom. But still, it's a pain in the ass if you lose 50 CDB.
And also those 9 cows just helped you a lot.
Bro, yeah, we
That
thought you
nine
were
what?
done at the front. Yeah.
The water buffaloes that you got early on.
Ah, yeah, in the early stuff, yeah. I just said, as I said, if they rush me, I just go crossbow pike, and if they rush you, I just go hussar. But they just focused me.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest, because he's the one who is more far than he's farther than me from from the ATC. So
Yeah,
but
but
I was I was I don't know if you saw it, but I was just making getting a treasure of two iron troops because
Yes,
it was the
yes, we
only
saw. We
way we.
saw.
yeah, the dude.
Yeah.
I was saying, dude, help me. Wait, 1 second, 1 second. I come, and
Yeah,
then
but
I was saying, dude,
it,
come
it,
to me. No, I
He
come.
says
it,
like dying, and Prez is like, "Oh, but they've got like
yeah,
good bows. Yeah, you can snipe them."
yeah. I
I
mean,
come in
if
one
I
minute,
go
1 minute.
there, I will just lose units for free. Like if I have two iron troops, I can just clean alone. But yeah,
But definitely, that was a legendary final match, and quite
yeah.
fitting playing on Mongolia to end it all off. Congratulations, boys! It was an absolute pleasure to cast. I hope you had a fun time. and I hope to see you again later.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you for
amazing.
Please.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
for the guest.
We'll catch you later. Congratulations. See ya.
Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks.
Thank
congrats.
you.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thank you once again, guys, for coming out and supporting the Gold League. We will take a short 5-10 minute break and get back with the live Silver League that's going to start off in just a second. So we'll catch you soon. But thank you again for coming out. I hope everyone did a really great. Why do you not show your eSoc page? We do. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, congratulations, guys. Absolutely well done. We'll come up with the silver in just a second, and we will be right back. And thank you again for Jagershit for helping me cast with this. Really takes the pressure off myself, so I can do a bit of predictions, have a bit of fun with chat. So definitely,
No problem at all. It's a pleasure.
all good, guys. We will be right back.